All right.
Hold on.
We are
I gotta
back.
pull that. Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Okay, I gotta pull that article real quick.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yes. All right.
Okay. So what's
Welcome
up?
back.
Yeah, man. So
Welcome
we're
back.
doing this a little late today.
Yeah, we'll late in the week.
A little late, yeah, in the week.
We had an eventful week.
Yeah, man, it was a good week, man. How'd you like that concert? I know you were stoked about
dude,
it.
that shit
Sheila
was
really
rad.
liked it. Jody had a great time.
Like the way I look at Incubus is, if you surf, Incubus kind of is. It's the scene music for you because their music's very fluid.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, to me, especially that album, well, the whole Morning View album, if you're not familiar with it, they rented I don't think they rented, but they were given the privilege to record in a mansion, like overlooking a famous beach in California.
Yeah,
And they
I saw that
spent-
documentary.
Yeah, they were being creative, and they spent 24 hours a day, 7 days a week recording in this beautiful mansion, and they were inspired by the view of the ocean. So that song, to me, that album, like, as corny as it sounds, and I've been listening to Incubus since they came out. Like, I saw Part of Me on MTV in the 90s, and I was like, whoa, that's a new sound.
Okay.
Like, that album's very fluid to surfing, and, like, reminds me of the ocean.
They're an important band to a lot of people. I didn't
Yeah.
realize
That was a big concert, man.
when I posted that picture, a friend of mine, Micah, asked me how I like the music because apparently he's like a really big fan.
Yeah.
So he probably would have really, really appreciated the concert. I had a good time. I'm not, but I don't appreciate it because a lot of that music was foreign to me. I never heard it.
I can understand that. I went to when I got out of the Army, I went to a Seven Dust concert, and, like, Seven Dust is a band where I know, like, 2 of their songs. And to me, they, like, I'll give them credit for being performers, all right? Oh, and Coheed and Cambria they're a big name too.
Yeah, I
told Dan.
I kept calling them Codeine and Ambrosia.
Codeine and Ambrosia. There
I
you
had
go.
no idea.
Codeine.
But
and
hey, I'm gonna tell you
Ambrosia.
what though, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of, even though I didn't listen to the songs that much, I kind of liked their music better than Incubus.
Really?
So what does that say about me?
You like rock?
Huh?
You like rock? Like straight rock?
I guess.
Because they're more metal.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a little bit. They kind of reminded me of My Chemical Romance and that whole era of.
Yeah, I could hear that.
What they call that type of? Was it just rock for that era? Because it was kind of.
These bands have been around
emo,
since
but not-
20 years now. So,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
they came
saying.
out. Coheed, from what I knew, you've got your diehard fans like Incubus. Incubus has actually been around since, like, the early 90s, but they got big in 97.
Yeah.
When Part of Me came out, that's what did it for them. I remember when I heard that song, I was in Washington State. I was like, whoa, it was a new sound. So many new sounds and music came out of the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't around for it. That's what I'm saying. I said last
and
time.
you know what's funny?
so
What I
didn't
noticed at the show
experience
was, there was definitely 2 crowds there. There was our age people,
it. Yeah.
and our age people were super stoked to be there, and they knew about the band. But then I noticed something about this generation below us. Like, they don't have a lot of new stuff. They think they have new stuff, but it's all recycled.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a level of they don't. It's like our generation dick riding the Beatles, and it's like
Yeah.
60s music. They didn't really understand it because they weren't there when it was created, but they still liked it.
Well, that was kind of the last class of non-social media boosted music.
Yeah, definitely.
It seems like in that era, the early 2000s, I'll say 2003. That's just what I can remember. Nothing really creative from before that
I agree with
time.
that. I
So
agree with that. I agree with that.
2003, all the way back to say, let's just say 1977, because that's the time that I was on this earth. I can remember when, like, once a week or once a month or at least 4 times a year, like, major timeless bomb fucking hits were out, like Journey's fucking Don't Stop Believing.
Right.
These were like big events back in the 80s.
It's new sounds.
Right.
Yeah.
And that excitement, which is the reason why that's like, say, when Kurt Cobain, those 4 chords from fucking Smells Like Teen Spirit,
Yep.
when they hit, just about everybody I know that was my age at the time, when they first heard those 4 chords, they were like sucked into that shit because it was new.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing fancy,
Yeah.
but it was new, and rock and roll, it kind of seemed like it died there for a little bit.
I've noticed, dude, like, I'm going to straight clown on this generation's music because it's I can't get into this music. I don't really feel it. It's all repetitive and it sounds so like something else. Everything does.
Yeah.
I listened to, Greta Van Fleet. Total ripoff of fucking
I thought that they were a tribute band.
Led Zeppelin. No, dude, they're just
But I think, and I don't know that this to be legitimate. I heard a rumor that the lead singer of Greta Van Fleet in an interview said that he didn't draw any inspiration from Led Zeppelin.
bullshit.
I don't believe he said that.
Bullshit.
You got to show me a clip of those words coming out of his mouth and I'll believe it, because he is a fucking mirror image and sound in tone and everything of Robert Plant. So if he really did say that, then he's a fucking moron. I don't believe he said that.
I don't care for that band, to be honest. I know there's people that do, but to me, it's all recycled bullshit, and it's trying too hard.
Well, here's another thing about music of yesteryear and music today. The reason why you feel that way, you like the music that Led Zeppelin put out.
I don't even like Led Zeppelin, to be honest. Okay. I never liked Led Zeppelin.
Well, let me give it to you from another perspective of people, because people that like Led Zeppelin, they fucking love Led Zeppelin. They have like
Greta Van
fans.
Fleet. A lot of the people,
but a lot of them don't.
Oh,
because it sounds like Robert Plant, but it's not, and you know it's not. It's not the real thing. And from that era of music, you knew who was fucking singing based on their voice most of the time.
Right.
When Petty sang, Tom Petty, you knew that was him. You know what I'm saying? And Tina Turner, when she sang, God, is she really dead? Did she really die?
That's another That's another one, man. I could have swore she died 2 years ago. What am I thinking of? I don't know why I've got this weird Mandela effect.
Yeah, there was a Mandela effect, because everybody thought it was fake because they thought she'd already died. But
I posted.
I consider myself a Tina Turner fan, so I think I would remember. Like, not that I'm going to.
You know what it was? Aretha Franklin passed away.
Yeah, but that was
she's a very that genre of music. Like, I don't know. I could have swore. And Whitney Houston died.
I was getting ready to bust on you, but you're right in a certain sense. When Tina Turner was with Ike, and they were Ike and Tina, they did sing that like Motown, funky rock. But then when Tina Turner in our generation and remembered, she went like pop, like Michael Jackson typey.
I don't, you know. If she had died like tragically, she was 82, man.
No. Like, I'm not upset.
I don't understand why people, when celebrities pass like that, when they've been off the map for a while and they've lived a long, fulfilled life, people get so upset and like they're grieving so hard. It's like Tina Turner didn't care when my grandma died in 2016. Like,
well, I look at it I look at it from a different standpoint. I look at it as
we lost a timeless icon. But has she done anything in the past 20 years?
Well, that don't matter, though. What did she do when she was here? Just because she got old and retired from the limelight and
she was an original sound of music. She was. And everyone, I think everyone can generally agree that Tina Turner had good music, dude. I like her music.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like a uber fan, but because I grew up on a time where when she came out with a hit, it hit on all the radios, and that's all I had was a radio, and I was a little kid.
Yep.
So
you listen to the radio all day,
and I liked it. You know what I mean? My parents liked it. You know, I was not really into music so much, but like I remember when Michael Jackson's Thriller debuted on MTV.
Yeah.
That was huge. They fucking, that video, okay? My whole family was sitting around the goddamn TV. And everybody that I knew families were sitting around the TV, and that's all everybody talked about for like a month or a couple of weeks. I don't remember. I was 6, 7, 8 years old, something like that. But it was a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
well, that's the thing with, Incubus is a big deal because even Limp Bizkit, I'll give them credit. Korn, all those bands that everyone says, oh, they're corny now. But dude, those bands combined something that had never been done before in rock. They combined like live DJ with rock music.
Yeah.
And they brought not just a steady rock, like, you got all that ballad rock in the 80s and hair metal. It's all consistent. You can listen to every song and it all has the same structure. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's got, screaming vocals, and then it's got the chorus, and it's all got the same structure. But these guys.
But if you don't follow that structure, I know what you're saying. Go ahead. Yeah.
But I mean, you heard like I think your first exposure to Incubus was that song, probably some of their new stuff, because their new stuff does sound pretty structured.
The last song that they played when I was leaving, that's the only song that I know of Incubus. Really.
So that was the first song you heard from them when Jody played it for you?
No. I had heard of Incubus. When I was in the military, they were a big band. Tool, guys that were into it. I just wasn't like into it.
Right.
It's a weird situation. I was like an old man. I went to work. I went the fuck home. I watched The Sopranos. I listened to G105, whatever's on the radio. I wasn't like into going to concerts or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So
you know what I hate about the Army, man? And I'm gonna say, Army, you need to change this up culturally a little bit. If you're in the Army, the only fucking music they think everyone listens to is either AC/DC, country, or rap. There's like no.
Yeah.
Every ceremony, every 4th of July, what fucking artists, or any holiday, what artists are coming on post? Always country singers, or some rapper, one rapper. But it's like they don't. And then every fucking battalion, like the Army ruined AC/DC for me completely.
Yeah.
Like those two songs they always fucking play, Thunderstruck.
But
and
there's
fucking,
AC/DC songs are safe. Like
I guess you're right.
You might be able to play Thunderstruck at a fucking church gathering and get away with it.
Yeah, kind of.
You ain't gonna play Highway to Hell, but I'm sure the way they spin that Bible, they could probably spin that to their constituents like this is a biblical song. But yeah, I think they use a lot of. There's a lot of songs that kind of just got. When you hear it, don't care who you are. When you hear fucking House of Pains, Jump Around come in at a basketball game, that gets played at Little League fields. I mean, so he wrote a song, or the DJ put a track together. Whoever's I know Everlast and House of Pain get the credit for it, but whoever, I think they bought that hook, or it was given to it was originally made for Cypress Hill, and they didn't do nothing with it, so they kind of borrowed it. So whoever wrote that hook, that's a timeless song. What else gets played? Thunderstruck, that gets played everywhere.
No.
We Will Rock You, Queen.
Yeah, Queen. They play that at sporting events.
Yeah.
And like weird. But I will say this: there's one genre of music that I still can't get, and I think it's just for people who have no brains.
What's that?
EDM, dude.
I don't know what that is.
Electronic dance music, like
that's like
rave
techno.
music.
Yeah. That was when I was going to school in Brooklyn in 1992. A lot of the people were into that shit. I didn't
that stuff, like even if you listen to it, like I've tried. I give everything a fair chance. Yeah. It's like now there's melodic trance and it's kind of cool, but it's like
for what?
I don't.
What's it cool for? Unless you're meditating or but sitting around with the homies and listening to
all these DJs like. Let's see, Skrillex. I can't stand Skrillex, man.
I don't know who that is.
He does that dubstep shit. Oh God, when that shit came out.
Hey, some of that dubstep when they do it on the but when the beatboxers do it, it's dope.
I think beatboxing is retarded, but
what?
I think it's corny.
Oh man, I love beatboxing. When I first was exposed to beatboxing in the early '80s, this is when like the Fat Boys.
Well, I get it if you don't have a fucking instrument. Yeah, it's cool.
Well, here's the thing. This is what conversation entails. When you look at something like so you look at the whatever we just said, and you look at it as corny. Beatboxing. You look at it as corny.
Not all of it.
So that's like your that's where you're coming from. But to somebody else, that is like that. A lot of people that spawned a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Beatbox competitions. I don't know how I was exposed to it in Fayetteville, North Carolina, but I was exposed to it from Freddie Gandy. That's who it was, and he was a mullet with the blonde hair with the dark tips at the bottom.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Wore short shirts and typical 1985 high tops, but good looking dude, and all the ladies loved him. Yeah. So, but he exposed me to a lot of that stuff. His brother, I hung out with his younger brother Kenny. But so you see that how beatboxing to me, I wouldn't say it changed my life, but it was a pivotal. I can remember the first time I heard it and how cool it was back in the day.
Yeah.
So when I hear people doing it today, but with a modern twist, I think it's dope.
There's this crazy French guy that like he's pretty sick with beatboxing, but it just looks corny to me, man. I don't know. Like I believe there's certain styles of music that should be only left to the cultural people that created them.
Oh no!
I believe that, man.
You don't believe that?
I do.
So what you're saying is,
it looks corny, man.
What you just said was that's basically cultural appropriation.
Yeah, I think it is.
So then you believe with the I shouldn't fucking wear a fucking sombrero.
No.
It's the same thing, dog. That's a conundrum.
It kind of is, but I just think it.
So you don't think black? Well, no. I'd say black people invented country music, so I didn't mean to go there. No. But you don't think that fucking an American group should do the River Dance from Ireland because that's like culturally appropriate just for
I don't
Irish
think
people.
It comes out as authentic when they do.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I think it's dope.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Now, it depends if they show respect for it. You know what I mean? If you show respect for it, like,
yeah,
that's kind of like it's kind of like the guys, the white boys that grow up in Hawaii. They grow up there. They are essentially
still not accepted.
I know.
Yeah.
But they have a respect. The surfers do anyway. I'm sorry. The surfers have a respect from this, and this is based on my experience of meeting surfers. They have a great deal of respect for the Hawaiian culture. Even to this day, the top surfers, like even Kelly Slater's not number one up in the lineup at Pipeline. Mm-hmm. He still respects the,
he respects the lineup, yeah.
So they
respect. He's a guest, even though he's the hottest shit in the world.
So I'll give you this. Okay, so maybe that's just one example, but Laird Hamilton did grow up in Hawaii. And Laird Hamilton has done more for the sport of surfing than I think since the guy that invented it.
Right.
All right. Commercially and monetarily. and innovation. I mean, all the shit that he's innovated for surfing. It's not the traditional longboard or, you know, shortboard, but, you know, the foil surfing and all that. But they have a respect for it. So that's like saying that fucking Howley can't be a fucking great surfer because it's not of their heritage, I guess.
Well, it doesn't. I mean, no, like that French guy is dope at beatboxing. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But it just looks weird when he does it because it doesn't look natural to him.
Right. So here's the thing I was trying to say. If I was a pro surfer and I went to Hawaii and I was talking shit like, fuck all this local culture, I'm the fucking man, I'll surf where I want, fuck your lineup, that would be like not authentic, I guess.
Well, yeah. Let me ask you this, man. You seen
know?
that footage of like the like white fucking private school kids singing like fucking Lil Jon and shit at like graduation ceremonies? Mm-hmm. Like the kindergartners
I've seen stuff like
doesn't
that.
look right? It just doesn't feel natural.
I think it's dope.
It looks corny.
No, I see.
It's corny as shit, man.
I mean, I
It's
get
not just
it.
white people though. Like it's fucking corny. Like
I think there's an element when I love it when I'll say older, like my parents' generation, when they try to emulate rappers.
I think it's corny.
It's almost what people today would consider racist, because no rapper, I don't know, maybe there's a rapper out there that's like, all white people always do this. Like old white people, they're like, yo, yo, yo.
Oh
You know what I mean? That's like the go-to for older white people, because to them, they looked at hip hop when it came out like you're looking at, I don't know, EDM or something.
No, I don't look at EDM like that. Now EDM I just don't get because it's not very mind expand. It's like
I
did you know who Oliver Tree is?
I think it's brain numbing. I mean, it's good music, and if I was at a club and I was dancing, then put that on by all means, because then it's about the rhythm and the beat and all that.
Do you know
shit.
who Oliver Tree is?
No.
Okay, I want you to check him out. It's weird as shit. Okay, he's a cool ass dude. He's from Santa Cruz, California. He's got like a bowl cut and he's got gold teeth and he looks like a.
What does he do?
He just makes music, but it's very poppy music.
Yeah.
But that's what, like, it sounds like all the music now. It sounds like what is pop now. And his songs are the same chorus. It's the main part of the song, a chorus, and it's the same thing. I'll play one of the songs for you when we get out of here.
So are you telling me it's good or is it
No,
suck?
it's garbage because
I haven't heard it.
But it's catchy. It's weird as hell because you're so used to hearing that sound.
Well, let me tell you something. Well, I was going to go back to when you were talking earlier about how you say the song's structured, when you got your chorus and you got your 4 chords or whatever, your verse, and then you have your chorus and all that. The reason why they do that is because that's what works.
It works because the mindless drone is hearing that, and that's good
and
music for them.
When it comes to music, I'm a mindless drone.
Right.
I am not into, and I say that not with pride or shame. I don't get into any culture of music. Like, so people that get into like rock, you know, the people that like follow the Grateful Dead around.
Yeah.
You know, or the people that get
like Fish. Fish is a big one too.
You know, you get into a style of music. Let's say you got a buddy of yours and you're fucking playing Cowboys and Indians with him one day, and then you don't see him for a year, and you come back and he's got on black lipstick and he's got fucking baggy pants on and his face is really pale. What are you going to assume? He's like got into emo music, right?
Yeah.
So he got into that music, and then punks get into. I am a mindless drone when it comes to music. I'm not going down any of your rabbit holes. Throw it at me. It's catchy.
So
dance for me, and then that's it.
There's no music that stirs your soul.
There is music, and that's what I'm saying. So, in my opinion, when I hear Tina Turner or Journey or Aerosmith, even, I mean, there were times in my life where I heard certain songs, and they do move me.
Yes.
But let's just say that I heard Angel from Aerosmith. Okay, I was in 4th grade. I had a girlfriend. We were in love. That song came out. I thought it was about us. You know, it became our song. But I'm not going and fucking wearing spandex and lipstick and
no, I get
you know
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not your.
You're not going to look at me and
persona.
know. Yeah, like I can look at some people and tell that motherfucker. Look, he listens to fucking rap.
Yeah.
That motherfucker right there, he listens to rock. That guy listens. He probably listens to like, you know, heavy metal just based on their appearance. Mm-hmm. So from those people's perspective, their music taste is a lot different, and they're more like discerning. So I think that's where you come from. Like you got into a certain type of music.
I don't understand how, you know, people can get into pop music now. I don't get it because
it's catchy, man.
But
What's
it's
pop?
not-
I don't like anything that's new, so I'm not defending.
there's nothing to it. It's just like corn syrup. I call it corn syrup music.
Yeah.
High fructose corn
Well,
syrup
that
music.
goes back to, like, say, after 2003.
Yeah.
What we were talking about earlier. That with Napster and then social media and all that.
You're right.
It just kind of
It's catchy though because they're hitting certain sounds and you'll hear them in every song. And there was a time when, I know you know this, like that band. There was a period like the early when hipsterdom really started taking off in like the late 2000s, mid 2000s, the 2000 teens. There was these sounds you would hear in multiple songs. You would hear like hey and clapping, like dun 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 hey, and it was like in every fucking hipster song, and that shit was annoying as fuck. And now you hear the fucking crying girl voice.
Yeah.
And that Adderall and this fucking voice. But you hear like these patterns and they're in every single, and country songs too. I mean, there was a video where this guy took country songs from like post like 2010 country.
I saw that.
And
I thought it was dope.
every fucking song is the same.
Yeah. Well, how about the guys that they play every fucking song with just 4 chords? With the same 4 standard chords, they sit up on stage and they
that's
play
pop music,
every
though.
fucking song.
And
Right.
that's what the general public thinks is good music.
Okay, so this is the way where I'm at with that. When I listen to, you know who Tyler Childers is?
I've heard of the name, but I haven't heard of.
Well, he's got a very unique sound with his singing. And he's good.
Yeah.
So I like him. Do you know who Zach Bryan is? I think Zach Bryan's big now. I just heard on a fucking Jelly Roll. Do you know who Jelly Roll is?
I know Jelly Roll.
Oh, he's fucking dope, man. Now, I've been following him. Let me just talk about him real quick to see where he was at. He was just doing YouTube videos, some fat guy with face tattoos, and his fucking like rap.
Oh, I saw him hanging sheetrock. Or there's a video where he's talking about hanging sheetrock.
Yeah.
He's like, if I fail, I'll be back to hanging sheetrock.
Well, I don't know if that might have been fucking Adam Calhoun.
No, it was Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll was a straight gangster, I think. I think he was a drug. I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, he was a contract.
Anyway,
He was a construction guy.
I was watching his YouTube videos when they first came out. And so if you put it on like Adam Calhoun and Tom McDonald and all that, he'll fall in with that. Eventually he started getting bigger and bigger. So he was just a YouTube guy. And now I think he just won a bunch of awards at the Country Music Awards. So from 2020 until 2023.
I didn't even know he was considered country.
Well, he switched. See, here's the thing about today's music, especially that independent genre of kind of hip-hoppy country rock type shit that's all merged together. It's its own new music, and people want to put a label on it and call it country rap. It's really not country rap. It's just rap, and it's done by country ass white boys, Southern boys. So what are they going to talk about? You know. So now it takes on it's a form of rap. It's a form of fucking country, but So anyway, he started off rapping, okay, with a country groove to it. I don't think he talked about lifted up trucks and shit. I think he basically talked about selling dope and, you know, being a bad kid because that's what he knew.
Talked about cocaine a lot.
Yeah. So, you know, I think he's from Tennessee and he's a singer and he's a songwriter, but he could rap. So he was rapping. That's where he got known for. But now he wants to do more country type shit.
And you'll know once he gets signed because, like you said, they force you to make a sound.
No. See, he's got a fucking killer deal. He's on the Joe Rogan podcast last week, and I listened to the whole thing. He owns 100% of his music.
Good.
Everything. Masters. And a lot of those guys, like even Tom McDonald, they don't have management. You know, they don't have fucking management. They don't have camera crews. His girlfriend does it. You know, he does all the camera and the editing, and he writes all the raps, and they do this. And it started, and they made $1 million, and they just kept flipping it. Last I checked, Tom Million was claiming he had $12 million from his company, but that's his money. He ain't splitting that with nobody. I'm sure he's maybe pays like to get his grass cut and shit.
Yeah,
but he's not owed anybody that put his shit to CD. You know what I mean? Or the studio time. It's all on him. So
I mean that's cool. But you know, not everything that makes money is good.
Well, I like it. No, I like that. Yeah. Now, here's the thing about that type of music.
I'm gonna have to listen to that guy because I saw briefly. I kept hearing Jelly Roll, and I'm like, what the fuck is a Jelly Roll? You know what a Jelly Roll is? I know it's a donut, but from what I know, Jelly Roll was from Van Morrison. It's code name for pussy.
Well, I guarantee
So my
you.
dad told me, because I was like, Dad, what's Jelly Roll? Because I heard that song.
I guarantee you Jelly Roll did not name himself Jelly Roll because he thought he was a pussy or he was trying. He probably named himself Jelly Roll because he was fat.
He's a fat guy.
And he like, you know, so what's the first thing you tell a fucking fat kid? You call a fat kid, get over here, Jelly
Snack
Roll.
Cakes, Jelly Roll.
So that's probably where it came from. I'm going to fucking bet 99.9% accuracy.
You ever heard that Van
But
Morrison song?
that whole genre, no, I haven't. That whole genre of music doesn't get any fucking wide range like respect because they are independent.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like Adam Calhoun, he's always on the Billboard. He's like #1. I think and he was a guy that was a construction worker, worked at a factory until he's 40s, and he ended up linking up with another YouTuber, and he rapped, and then boom, he got a fucking millions of dollar career. Yeah. And they're all doing it themselves, and they're getting billboards, and they're selling, they're getting all the downloads, but they're not mainstream because
they're not
they're
Nashville.
independent.
Yeah, Nashville's gone garbage, man. There was a big, Upchurch.
Yeah, Ryan Upchurch.
Yeah. He fell off, but he bucked against Nashville, and that's what.
And I think that's why he fell off is because he started getting. I believe he started getting. I don't know what to call it. Not shadow banned, but I believe they started shutting down a lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
And because he would not go mainstream, I think the people. So he had a group of people that he attracted their attention when they were 15 years old with the fucking Redneck Nation and all the
Isn't
Confederate
he from
flags.
North Carolina?
No, he's from Tennessee.
Up churches?
Yeah. Ryan
okay.
Upchurch, he's from Tennessee.
He came off as like really. I thought it was like Rayford. Like I thought that's where he was like.
No, well, Rayford's like.
And
Tennessee.
you see Upchurch Road around here a lot, so I thought maybe it was a. But okay.
Yeah, no, and there's a Lake Upchurch here in Parkton, and there's a little area, but, no, yeah. I forgot what I was saying about him. You threw my
about how I'm getting shadow banned.
Yeah. So he was responsible for, in my opinion, he was responsible for Luke. Now Luke Combs is a good singer songwriter. I don't know if you know who he is.
I know who he is.
He's famous. He's the biggest thing in country.
He seems like a nice dude.
Yeah, he's a real nice. He was on Joe Rogan too. He sounds like a real nice guy. But what I'm saying is he got on one of Upchurch's songs. I'm not going to sing it, but it was good and it hit.
Yeah.
And then he got real famous and he ended up getting a record deal. And he went mainstream. Contracts, management, even had to come out and fucking apologize for making that video with Ryan Upchurch.
Wow.
Because the Confederate flag.
Oh.
Like, this is a country boy. Now, he's from North Carolina.
Yeah, he is. He's from like
Charlotte.
Yeah.
That area. So I thought that was bullshit, but I understand why he did it because the guy who's paying you millions of dollars to do something that you love said, hey, look, I think it's a good idea. Or he might have said, if you want to keep making this fucking money, get your ass out there. I would have been like,
sold out.
I would have been like, fuck that flag, motherfucker.
See?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So you look at it as selling out. I look at it as buying in. It's easy for us to sit here and say, like, there's a lot of people, and the most recent guy that I can think of is Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Kid Rock had a large underground following. But when he got famous, a lot of his underground following didn't like him no more because he went mainstream. Grateful Dead put out
he also
Touch
put
of
on
Grey.
a front like he was from the trailer park, and he wasn't at all. He was from like $1 million farm estate.
Really?
That's why people fell off of Kid Rock. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, he got exposed. There's a little thing called Reddit now.
I tell you what, though, I remember when he first came out, I'm not, like I said, I was in the Philippines, but I remember watching an interview with people, and it was about him, and there was a lot of people saying that he was like, he had a ghetto pass, like he was in the hood.
Man. No, his dad, dude, they owned in Michigan, their farm was worth like $5 million.
Yeah.
He came from Silver Spoon, man. You know, it's funny because...
But that don't bother me.
It doesn't bother me, but it's just funny because like the internet has exposed a lot, like even Tupac, man. Like the internet has...
we knew that, though.
Like... No, the 90s, there was you couldn't just go and like research someone really.
Yeah.
They could put on a front and you believed in that front, and they influenced people to live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And they were complete bullshit. Well, that's kind of hard to do these days.
Tupac
was full of shit, dude. I hate to say it. I mean, I like the man's music.
I really like him. I don't put him on the scale of, I'm not putting him on the wall next to Martin Luther King and fucking John F. Kennedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do have a lot of admiration for him. I don't care of the fact that he was, we kind of knew that about Tupac.
I'm going to say it straight up, and this might cancel us, but I don't give a fuck, dude. Tupac was a fucking culture vulture. Straight up. Straight up, dude.
I'm fitting to get mad.
Have you seen the interviews of him when he's like 17?
Oh.
He talks like this.
Okay, listen.
I'm a ballet dancer.
I know, but
and then this dude's fucking
disclaimer.
5 years later, once he gets famous, fuck you, thug life. I'm gonna shoot him up. You know, he had that tattoo, 50 N-words on his stomach with the AK. Like it's like I think that's how many dudes he blew.
I apologize to everybody out there listening for not jumping across
Tupac's
this table.
music.
But
I like Tupac's music, but he was not what
that's one way to look at it.
It got him killed.
Let me ask you about...
It got him killed, man.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the interview with that fucking...
I don't think he's dead.
Well...
I don't think he's dead.
It was a lot of fucking ruckus, and he was not the dude he claimed to be at all. Like, yeah. I wouldn't mind if he...
But listen to me. So you don't let me finish what I was saying. We kind of knew that about Tupac.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, if you listened to rap... Before Tupac came along, you knew who Digital Underground was.
Yeah.
And Digital Underground had a few videos, and Tupac was a backup dancer. And then Tupac dropped his own fucking, his first single that I ever heard was I Get Around. And it was a party song about fucking bitches and getting around.
But he already had that image.
But he didn't have no fucking gangster image yet.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't, Bren. He did not. No one knew who he was. He wasn't Thug Life until he moved to Oakland. There was a time in Tupac's career where he was a backup dancer for Digital Underground. And then he was kind of just doing like party music. He may have been an activist, but I'm saying as far as his rap career is, he wasn't out there brandishing guns and wearing nothing. You know, he was like dancing around. He had a fucking like...
But he wasn't famous till he started doing the other shit.
Well, he got famous in the rap world. He didn't go... He kind of blew up.
Yeah.
Rap. I don't say he's responsible for that, but he's in that wave where rap went East Coast, West Coast beef, and now everybody knew who Tupac was, but he had been around before that, and he wasn't doing all that thug shit. So you kind of knew when you saw him up there throwing up gang signs, but he was standing next to Suge Knight, and Suge Knight was a legit fucking gangster. So whether or not he came from that, if you're hanging around with Suge Knight, and I know a guy that used to work for Death Row Records, if you're hanging around, he was a security for them. If you're hanging around them, you're living that life. So what? He was protected. A lot of people are protected by bigger gangsters, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why he was protected because he was earning them so much money, but...
See, that's the thing, though.
So there's a little bit of legitimacy. Even though he didn't grow up that way, he did kind of live that way.
He got a pass to act like that.
Yeah. Why? Because a real fucking gangster had his back.
I guess so.
You know what I mean? Because
real gangster had him killed too.
You can think what you want about Suge Knight, but that motherfucker was a gangster. Everything they said about that motherfucker was true. Like how he got Vanilla Ice, like he got the fucking rights to fucking Vanilla Ice's fucking Ice Ice Baby.
Did you stop watching like information about these guys in like 2002? Because there's a lot of stuff that's coming out of the woodwork about exposing these dudes. Yeah. And it's mostly people.
But everything, no, I just saw something on Suge Knight that's recent. What are you saying is fake about Suge Knight? That he was
I
a
don't know
rich
about
boy?
Suge Knight, man. No,
Well,
they're just saying these dudes put on a big front and had people believing they were like this, and it created this culture. All right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
And there are real people that are part of that culture, but you don't hear about them.
So give me a fucking rapper from our generation, not the new guys, because social media can make anybody a star now.
Yeah.
That was claiming to be from the streets. Now, I don't mean you got to be a jumped-in gang member, but you're from the hood. So whether or not you're in a gang or not, you see it.
Yeah.
I've never lived in gang-controlled territory, but there
Nipsey Hussle, but he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was legit?
Yeah.
Okay. So
he got killed, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, he was just starting to blow up when he got killed.
I wasn't going there with that.
Remember that term? I
didn't really like. Look.
Yeah.
Apparently, I mean, for his generation of followers and people that are my age, that they obviously had this guy in a lot of regard.
Dude,
I just didn't really care.
Pusha T was a fake, man. Like, is a fake. And he fucking, that dude acts like he's straight from the projects, man.
I don't know who he is.
All these dudes have been exposed. It's not just rappers, though. Like, it's all over the board. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but here's the thing, bro.
This is like Kid Rock, too.
Okay, so you're saying this right now. You're saying that you're going to say this rapper is not from the hood and he's not legit, so fuck him. This is going on the internet. What if he hears that and he wants to you want to prove that shit? Like, how do you know? That's what I'm asking you is, how do you know that these rappers are not really from the hood?
Interviews by real street dudes that have served time that are calling these dudes out. Like
really?
Rick Ross,
okay,
man.
I don't know
You know about Rick Ross, right?
I know that Rick Ross was a fucking prison guard.
He was a fake. He stole another Rick. He stole the real Rick Ross's identity.
Name.
Rick Ross.
Did he really go? Wait a minute. I know who I'm fucking stoned.
Free Ray.
I know who Freeway. I can't even say
Freeway
it.
Rick Ross.
I know who the real Ricky Ross is.
Yeah.
I know his whole with the CIA and the drug dealing. Rick Ross, the rapper who was a prison guard, and became a rapper under the name Rick Ross. But if he actually went out and said that he was Freeway Ricky Ross and that he did all that and then he got exposed,
that's all. Every one of his songs is about that. He's claiming that he did it, and he claims that before he became a rapper, that's what he did, and he has all those tattoos and shit.
Yeah, but everybody knows he was a prison guard.
But he's claiming that he was moving kilos and doing all that crazy shit.
Okay, so
and that's what built his repertoire.
I don't know enough about Rick Ross.
But here's the thing.
Is he portraying a character, or is he trying to?
Here's the thing that's about it. All right, this is my whole point on this. All right, you cannot argue that music has created actual people doing stuff in real life based on the type of music and stuff that they are into.
It has,
all right,
for sure.
My point here is, when are we gonna like sit back and be like, you know what, fuck these fucking motherfuckers. Let's stop. Let's listen to them as just artists, and not actually like do what they are like. Does that make sense?
Never going
that's
to
a hard
happen.
thing. That's a hard line though, because there are people that are living that life.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man.
It's like Narcos Corridos. Like the cartel has people. You know what? There you go. I just answered my own question.
You want people to think the way you do and the way I do.
I don't want to think the way I do.
And look, I'm not gonna lie. I wish everybody thought the way I did, because if everybody thought the way I did, I might be bored.
You'd be bored out of your mind.
But I wouldn't have any beef or static because everybody's thinking the way I think.
I'd be bored as hell too if everyone
you know what I'm saying? So, here's the thing. When are we gonna stop? What you just said. When are we gonna stop? Okay, a kid listening. He's listening to music. And he's listening to Axl Rose and Slash, and now he wants to fucking grow his hair long and drink Jack Daniels.
No, that's fine.
That's what that's a fucking a personal experience of mine listening to music, because I thought Slash was so cool. You can't turn that off.
I know you can't, but like,
so do you want to just legislate?
If you have a
taste?
dude that doesn't, that's the point with these people that are like calling out these rappers. Like, there's a great video of this dude that's in like a New York City high school. He's like, you guys really want to act like these dudes and listen to these dudes when they're fake?
Yeah,
like this guy never did this, and you want to do it so bad.
So what you want them to do is not influence these kids to be what you perceive as bad people.
I want the youth to know that, like, it took me a while to realize this too. I used to follow bands, and like I thought, like you got these death metal bands and shit. You think they're all tough, but then you see them and they're just freaking, they're just pansies.
Yeah,
it's all a show.
Listen, you went to high school, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So I knew some kids that played guitar, and they had their they I don't know if they actually had a band, but they got together and they dreamed about being in a band. Yeah, and I know one of them really well. One guy named Andy. He was a cool guy. I liked him. Mm-hmm. He had a totally different lifestyle than me. He grew up differently than me. He was funny, but he was really into music. And I don't know if he ever did anything with it, but those kids weren't getting fucking girls, and they weren't getting groupies, and they weren't fucking tough. And they were like, kind of like, I don't want to say it because I don't want people to, they were who I would consider like dorks almost. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they'll get mad because in their mind and their crew, they weren't dorks. But, if I'm looking at a high school, I'm looking at, so cliche, I'm seeing Letterman jackets. I'm thinking fucking the tough guys, or the popular kids, or the girls that are dressed real nice. They're the mean girls that sit at the table. Cause you see in movies those movies kind of imitate real life to a certain extent.
Funny thing is about...
So, yeah, when you hear these guys, the entertainers, like real gangsters now, like real hardcore gangsters, they ain't got time. Biggie would have never been a goddamn rapper if it wasn't for Puffy, because Biggie was a drug dealer, and he didn't want to stop that sacrifice of stop selling drugs, provide for my family to maybe make it. He had a producer doing it, if one wouldn't have been one without the other. I don't know. Puffy was pretty involved. But
it's not just, I know we're sitting here mainly talking about rap, but like, there's a lot of music out now that really, I don't know, man. I'm a voice in this world, and I believe I know some things and can help change things culturally so that things will be better for everyone. Yeah. In a sense that we need to stop focusing on bullshit, man. We need to stop letting bullshit dictate our real lives. Like, we focus too much on the story instead of what's reality. All right? Mm-hmm. And we give way too much credit to these bullshit fucking performers and we try to emulate ourselves after them when there's a way cooler person sitting right next to you who deserves the credit.
But that don't sell. Nobody. It's boring.
We can shift that,
you
dude.
know, why the hell?
Why does it need to sell?
Why, okay, so there was a fucking some rapper was coming to Fayetteville and they put it in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Okay, he's coming. They reported on this rapper and he's being glorified. Then so I go and I listen to the music and I'm like, it's foul to me. I like I said, I don't mind bitches and hoes and all this stuff thrown in there, or N-bombs and violent type stuff, or like situations like gang activity. I don't mind that when it's put together right, but you know, N-word does not rhyme with N, you know, it doesn't rhyme. So they use that as a word that the words are supposed to rhyme.
Just to sound
or saying
edgy.
yeah.
Sound
so
edgy.
I can say I can say whatever. I went to the store. Hey, got in my car. Hey. If I put that to a beat and then I put my cadence right,
catchy.
That's catchy, and they're calling that music. To me,
Or
it's just not.
I hate that.
Yeah, or the
Dude, you know what? Here's something funny, man.
That's not to
Town
say
of
that it's
Fuquay,
not
I'm calling
good.
you out. So you know, you've been to Fuquay Arena, North Carolina?
Yes.
It's like, like, how can I explain it? It's like Haymount times the
Is
entire.
it? I
It's super white privileged, right? This was hilarious, man. So I follow the town like Fuquay page today in the Quay. I'm calling them out because this is hilarious. I don't think they even caught this, right? There's this kid that got signed to a rap label, pretty big rap label, right? And they were like, "Congratulations to the blah 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 on your rap career. We're so proud of you." And this is a high school, okay? They're saying this is the whole town. I listened to one of his songs. You know what he's saying in his song? And this dude's from Fuquay, okay? He's from fucking Fuquay Arena.
That don't mean nothing. Go ahead.
No, he's like, couldn't find him, so we shot his cousin. Yeah, fucking that bullshit trap rap, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, did they even listen to his fucking music? Like to be like just coddling him and like they're just fucking
no. But
so it's like it's the high, like they're blowing him up and representing the high school. Does the high school really want to be represented with that kind of fucking genre?
You want to know why they did
fucking
that?
hilarious.
You know why? You want to know why they did that?
'Cause it's
Because that
fucking
kid's
woke.
probably got a fucking agent that went to the radio. I'm just hypothetically went to the radio station, said, "Look, we want to promote this local rapper. He's doing really good," and the radio station turns around and says, "No. We're not promoting that because it promotes gang, blah, 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 blah." And that motherfucking agent would probably like, okay, we're going to boycott your ass, you racist motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So they do it to show that we're woke, to keep everybody, you know
It's
what I'm
funny 'cause
saying?
I looked at the comments and I'm like, I wanted to say, have y'all listened to a single? Like everyone's like, oh,
They
he's
don't
such a
care.
good kid, and
Yeah, they don't care.
oh, he's such a good kid from a good family, and he's talking about fucking like trap bullshit. Like,
How many
dude,
years has that music been around? When did since rap went from like Ice Cube to where it's just like where it's at today?
2012,
So how many years is that?
10 years.
So
It's a
that's
whole decade.
That's old enough for a 16-year-old kid to have heard it for the first time, and now he's maybe in his 30s today.
Yeah.
So he's got kids.
Yep.
He's listening to it. The kids are listening.
But the
to
problem
it.
with this music is
They
you
don't
got,
see it
You
your
got these little
way.
suburban fucks who think they're fucking gangsters, and they go out and borrow daddy's gun, and they go and do a drive-by.
Okay, but I mean,
Because the fucking song said, "Yeah,
That's-
roll up on his brother. Couldn't find him, so we shot his cousin."
but
That's what he said.
You
dude.
know
In his
how many?
fucking-
Do you know how many people listen to that music and don't do that?
You know how many people listen to that music and do that? Because I'm having that problem in my neighborhood right now with my son.
I know,
because he
but-
acts like that shit.
I know, but what I'm
He's
saying
not that
is
at all, and he thinks he is because he listens to that bullshit.
What I'm saying is, the overwhelming majority, I would say 90. Can I say? I'll say 90.
You know how many of these fucking school shooters listen to like fucking Cradle of Filth and shit?
But I don't.
And
that's-
Suicide Boys that
that's
talks
not-
about fucking kill everyone and kill yourself.
Yeah.
And then they happen to have that one bad day and they listen to that fucking song, and guess what? That song's now the catalyst that fucking made them go shoot up a school.
But that one kid does not represent everybody that listens to. I've listened to Marilyn Manson. I never fucking thought
Not
about
Marilyn
shit.
Manson per se. There's some. Have you
So
listened to?
I like Marilyn
All right.
Manson. I like some of his songs. So if
Marilyn Manson.
if you were to come out right now and say, well, these kids shot up the fucking school and they said that Marilyn Manson, his music led them to do that, so we're gonna fucking ban all Marilyn Manson music. Nobody's allowed to listen to it. I'd be like, fuck you, motherfucker.
No, they can listen to
I
it.
ain't shoot nobody.
Check it out, buddy. They can listen to all they want, but we need to put it out there, and they need to realize for people who aren't being told by their fucking parents.
We kind of assume that everybody has parents.
We assume.
Our society is based on parents raising the government kids because you got a social security number. That's a different rabbit hole, but you assume that you're parenting your kids. So if I see my child starting to emulate anything, I will then go over and parent him and tell him. And I do that with John all the fucking time. I don't just say, no, that's stupid, don't do it. We have a conversation about it and we go through it. He gives me his opinion. And sometimes I'm like, got to realize he's 12 years old. But I don't know, 12 years old is pretty smart. You know, your brain's pretty developed, but I parent him. So if he goes out and does something like that, he ain't going to have the chance to do anything like that because I know where he's at all times. And at the point where he's not listening to me, I got a cure for that. Especially him, as spoiled as he is, I'd be like, yo, I can't control this kid and I'm not going to be responsible for him to the state. Let the state take his ass, put him in a fucking group home and learn how fucking hard motherfuckers really fucking grow up. Yeah. And then he'll be begging to fucking come out. Bet on my fucking, what do they say now? I hear all the time, on my mama, on my mom.
On God.
I will be damned if I ever have, I don't beat my kid. You know what I'm saying? I've never beat my kids, lined them up, I don't believe in that, but I will take your shit away. Let John, the first thing I'll take from John, I'll take his phone. Okay, now you got no phone. Yeah. Why did you do that?
I still think we should go back to if you're under 18, you get a fucking flip phone. That's all you get.
No, because fuck you, because you can't control your kid.
Yeah, but look at how garbage this generation has gotten because of this shit.
Garbage,
no, everyone can agree with that, man.
Not everyone. There's somebody right now that's like, what? Because they're from that generation.
Exposure.
Oh.
I don't think it's done good, man. It's done more harm than good, I think.
So you just want to take things away.
No, there's a good thing with technology. There is. But it's a double-edged sword, man. Big time.
Speaking of technology.
With responsibility comes, or with what? With great technology comes great responsibility.
Yeah, but in the consumer market, let me tell you something about this AI. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
The other day, you said something about speaking pigeon. And I said, well, I already speak pigeon. And I went right into Chat GPT.
Yep, you sure did.
And I spit out something I wanted to say. And I said, translate this into Hawaiian pigeon. Copy, paste it, send it to you. Yeah. We had a whole conversation back and forth. Now, AI is learning.
Yeah, dude.
So,
duh.
Listen to this. This is what I was thinking.
Remember that movie Terminator?
This is what I was thinking before you came in today because I was so fucking medicated. I was like zooted. So AI starts picking up, okay, more than one person is asking me to translate into Hawaiian pigeon. Mm-hmm. Who are these people? John Smith, Bill, all these white people names. Why are they trying to get into? And it starts figuring out why white dudes are trying to translate things into pigeons. They pick up on the beef and they pick up on words like holly. What does that mean? Holly. And this is a computer. Whatever.
Holly.
This is, well,
Say it with me. Say it with me.
No.
Ha-ole. Now say it together.
Yeah. Fuck
Holly.
You. I'm American. I'm white. It's right. A holly. Holly. When you try to say it like that, then you sound unauthentic. Holly. I'm authentic. I say holly. Anyway, it starts figuring out the beef. What does holly mean? So it looks it up. Yeah. The computer's learning all this, and it's starting to pick up there's a beef between Hawaiians and white surfers. Why? The computer figures out why. Well, Hawaiian was a fucking island that was basically hijacked and stolen at gunpoint. And it figures, well, fuck it. That's an injustice. So it starts programming its own fucking like propaganda, getting, anti-colonialism and all that. A computer can do that. And it would be it's going to happen so quick.
It's already happening.
Because it's already happening. The computer's going to figure out that the people of Hawaii would rather not have a bunch of fucking foreigners living there, that this land was stolen from them. So the computer might fucking side with the Hawaiian and then generate a whole fucking missile. Or eventually it'll figure out how to build a robot.
There's a movie about that called Terminator.
Yeah. and it's so sick that what I just said is not far-fetched. Like that's not too far away.
Did you hear about that?
They're already doing
You heard about the computers, and this is a fact. This isn't just internet wives' tale. Like AI figured out a language and was like communicating with itself in like a couple minutes.
Bangladeshi, or what's it called? Bengal.
And they got scared of it, so they pulled it out. But
they never taught this fucking computer how to speak Bengali. Mm-hmm. And it taught itself just based on, because every time you type something in the Chat GPT or an AI system, it don't just take what you say and translate it. It marks the time, the date, the location, who you are based on who your profile is. They can figure out male, female, human, not a robot type of thing. So, and it stores everything and it never fucking forgets it. And it just it's how it works. It's learning.
Question for the
So-
world: what are we gonna start doing when the fucking computers start fucking?
There's nothing-
when they start fucking being racist and being fucking oppressive.
We're not
What
gonna-
are we gonna do then?
Well, because before before the computers did that, they would already have brainwashed society. They've figured out that we're easy to brainwash. So they'd be like, okay, before we can fucking take over and whatever you think that they're going to do, or whatever they're going to do that's going to hurt us, they're not just going to do it overnight. They're going to get us like wanting it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to go to the island, and I get picked for the island. I don't know what are they going to do with us?
Yeah. Use us as fuel. I don't know.
No, or maybe so if you plant a seed and grow a fucking civilization, maybe we're a part of the fucking fungus that you inject, like we're the spores. And so we
Who
grow
knows?
up and we create the technology that the technology is able to be born again and then take over and then supply energy to another galaxy.
Who fucking knows?
That's crazy. And everything I just said, you can be like, oh man, he's high, he's dumb. That you don't know. How many fucking people are convinced that they know? Ask a fucking Christian.
Well, ask anyone.
No, not everyone. You ask a Christian and they're going to tell you, I know there's a God.
All right.
If
Prove
you
it.
ask a Muslim,
Have
I
faith.
ask them all the time, they would say, Inshallah, to every, do you
God
believe
willing.
in God? Yes, I do believe in
God
God.
willing, there's a God.
Do you think that God is like real? And they'll say, like, I say, you believe in God. That's like, I don't. I'm not a Muslim. I don't believe that you believe it. And they'll accept that. Christians that I know and have spoke to, that's like, no, I know. Like, I'm saying, no, you have faith.
So, what do you think about this, man? You just gave me a thought. So, there's people saying like smash the family nucleus, the nuclear family, like get rid of that. That's
Who's saying that?
woke people.
What would be
Mainly communism. Like they don't want the nuclear family.
yeah,
So
propaganda. I don't think they.
And there's points that like some people believe in what's it called? Wow, it's escaping my head right now. And there are people that practice multiple partners. You can have like multiple relationships. Polygamy, yeah. And
That's through
historically,
marriage, though.
Historically, there has been polygamist cultures, but
I don't see nothing wrong.
do you really know if that's the way? Like people saying that, oh, you're wrong to have a family. That's the old ways. Like I think that's bullshit, man. Like people are trying to say now that having a family. Did you remember the museum and the? There was a museum, the African American Museum got a lot of criticism for having a whiteness board. Like it was like the effects of whiteness on black culture. And one of them was like the nuclear, like white beliefs that are not right, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it was like nuclear family.
Yeah.
And it's like having ethics.
I don't know that.
And it's like
Every black person that I know is pretty
I'm not just going
tight on family. I
I'm
don't
not
know what
going
you
into-
mean by
into-
nuclear family, but they have family reunions.
Yeah.
Like
No,
every
there's
year.
No, it's not a race thing. It's just a world like there's
So what's the whiteness? What's the nuclear family?
It's a being having a husband and a wife and kids. Like
Well, that benefits the fucking Democrats with the whole welfare state.
here's what I'm saying is like
Yeah.
there's a lot of forward thinking now to break that down. Like you should just go out, fuck everyone you want to, not be loyal to people.
Yeah.
It's okay if a girl wants to have.
Who do you think is pushing that? Where do you think that comes from?
It's not just the left though. It's
No, but where do you think all of a sudden, we never thought about this shit before, okay?
Oh.
We never thought about it before. You could pretend to be, everybody knew a gay person. Everybody, at least in my life, I knew a transvest or a trans person.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this dude ever got the fucking, the operation. He wasn't a friend of mine. He was older than me, but I knew him from the circle of my family and people that we all knew. It wasn't nothing new. And it was never a question if there was how many genders there were. Okay. There was never a question. Now, all of a sudden, it's a question that people are actually debating on a government level.
Yeah.
Where do you think that comes from? All of a sudden, we're talking about define a woman, and they're having congressional hearings about it, and the news is giving this shit, and people are rolling. Where do you think that originates, in your opinion?
the left.
So just from us?
Well, communism. Like
From,
communism
so
teaches like
it's homegrown. It grows out of society.
I think it's just attempts to break down ideal
By
like
who?
Americanism.
By who?
People that want our country to fall.
But those people that you think, the people that you're accusing of wanting our country to fall, they don't believe that they want the country to fall. They believe you're trying to keep the fucking country stuck in an archaic fucking, and they're trying to progress to a whole new plane. So they don't think, they're not trying to destroy America.
Right. Well,
you think they are because they stand for everything you're against, but
I'm not. I didn't say I was against it.
There's nobody out there that there's like, we have to just destroy it. Now, they want to change the system. They want their ideals to be prevalent. But I'm just beyond that, and so I won't keep asking. I'll just say what I think. I think that comes from the fucking elite. That comes from the ruling class. That comes from people that
Just
own
division.
news stations.
Yeah.
Division.
Yeah, it is.
It's just division. That's all. The whole, it's just, that's all it is. It's like, hey, look, there's a group down. It's kind of like do you remember those people that used to protest soldiers' funerals?
Yeah, the Westboro Baptist Church.
Let's say that Fox News decided that was the picture, since they were a Christian organization, that's what they called themselves, that was going to define all Christianity. You would be against that because I don't know what your beliefs are on that, but a Christian person would be like against that. Like, whoa, we don't think that soldiers are going to hell, and we don't think God hates, all that shit that they were saying.
But you know what their motive was, right?
I don't care what their motive is. They're fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
I don't give a fuck. I'm saying if a politician thought that they could divide the country by promoting that stupid fucking bullshit, they would use it. The problem with that, it was probably a little too violent if they did that. So they found somebody who was like, Professor so-and-so has this new trendy idea about math being racist. So they put it on all the goddamn networks because it keeps us fucking looking at this and not the $9 trillion from the Pentagon or $138 billion that the VA can't fucking account for. Now, 138 billion is not, or 138 million, excuse me. It's not a whole lot of money in the grand scale of things, but they still can't account for it. And the guy who runs it's kind of like, it's not fraud, waste, and abuse. You know what I mean? Because nobody cares because they're too busy fucking arguing or being consumed with media that's telling them that there's people out there that want to destroy the United States. And that, to me, comes from up there. And that's what I think that a lot of people are just stuck in that. Yeah. So those mindless drones that just listen to fucking poppy music, they don't get invested in one thing.
Go to Walmart, that's their life.
The people, they don't get invested in anything except their fucking life because they've made life so fucking hard.
What's the next iPhone?
That they can't afford. What's the next thing they cannot afford?
What's the new Jordans coming out? Oh, what are the Golden State Warriors doing?
Well,
who's
why?
winning the PGA Tour?
So why do they do that? Why do they keep putting that in front of our face? That's not to sow division. That's to keep us occupied as we go through these fucking 10-hour work days, 6 days a week for $15 an hour. Barely got enough money to get to and from work or eat lunch. And then my wife's got to fucking work 2 jobs.
You want to know something?
They keep everybody fucking occupied because that shit sucks. And if they didn't entertain you, you would sit down and be like, why I got to work 2 jobs and my wife got to work and my kids is growing up and all this bullshit.
Yeah, there's no
Hey, what
argue
the
about
fuck
that.
are y'all doing? Why is the price of milk fucking $4 a gallon, $5 a gallon?
I have a new way to gauge the economy that I thought about yesterday.
What's that?
I got home late yesterday and I don't like to feed my kids fast food or myself, but sometimes you just, you get home late and you don't want to cook.
Taco Bell, yeah.
Taco Bell. So we have a new fucking, what do you call it? Ergonomic indicator. Ergonomic. The new economic indicator, the Taco Bell scale. So when the day that fucking 12 tacos and a Mexican pizza costs fucking $30, you know the economy's fucked.
Yeah.
Because
dollar's worthless.
Bro, Taco Bell used to be the cheapest shit you could get fast food wise. 70, you were going to have $10 and you're going to come away with 20 fucking tacos.
Man, I remember even as an adult, you would go through with a family. I had 2 kids and a wife, so 4 of us. Yeah. And I would go to fucking say Hardee's or KFC. Man, we were talking about $10.
Yeah.
Now it's like 34. Every time
50?
I go to me and John go to fucking Chick-fil-A, it's like $18. I'm like, I could have went and sat down at a fucking restaurant and spent $35 plus tip.
What the fuck is going on
That's
there?
why I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I know, but
where's the advantage of being an American? Come on. Not being an American. What is the advantage of being an American citizen living in America?
That KFC in Costa Rica that you spent $18 on is $35 down there.
I don't buy KFC.
I know, that's what I'm just saying, though. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, but it's really not. It's not more expensive.
But here's my question, man. Is this is outrageous. This is out of control at a whole new level.
Well,
And anyone that denies that fucking, oh no, it's just it's where you have a strong bull fucking shit, dude. We have
it's
the
fucked.
economy's
Everybody
building back. No,
knows it.
dude. No, there's people that deny it.
The
still.
only people that deny it are people that it's not affecting because they make
True.
enough money.
Yeah.
There will come a time, like right now, if you make $120,000 a year, that fucking I remember one of my first contract jobs in Iraq was $125,000 a year. I was 26 years old, and that was fucking buku money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was a lot of fucking money. That was like going
That was
from
good money back in the early 2000s.
That was going from like $1,800 every 2 weeks to fucking 125. So that's like 10,000 and some change every fucking month. That ain't shit no more. It's livable, and you will be somewhat stress-free, but you're not long-term stress-free, buddy. Because if you're gonna, in order to make that work, you got to do what a lot of people aren't willing to do, and that is, I can afford a $300,000 house. I can afford a brand new truck, and I can afford a new TV, and my wife can afford a new car, and I can afford surfboards and all this. I can afford that on this money.
Yeah.
When what you should be doing in your 20s and 30s and 40s is living on like 25% of that and scraping by. So whenever you get
that's
older,
what society wants you to do.
No, society don't want you to do that.
No.
That's why they don't pay you enough money. Society does not want you building up and saving up money and then retiring or invest. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that. They want you to get up every day, go clock in.
Provide.
They don't want you to own anything. They don't want you to know, they want to tell you what you want.
Right.
And they're working toward, they're already pretty much there.
You know what I
They
think?
had everybody
fucked
wearing
up,
masks. They had all this fucking bullshit. World War III is going to happen. It's happening in front of our faces. There are people that are saying, this is bullshit. But nobody cares because they're too busy going to fucking work just so they can fucking live in a decent fucking one decent house and drive one decent car. And
and then you've got,
so if that's your life, I'm telling you, that is sad.
It sucks, but that's reality, man.
But it's sad that people are okay with it. It's my life right now.
Yeah.
But I'm not okay with it.
I'm not okay with it.
And I
I've been
won't
okay with it
settle
for years.
for it. And people, I was having a conversation with a guy the other day, and he said, well, if you don't like it that much, you're free to leave. And I said, I'm actively trying. If you want to pay me, you want to like help me out in that regard and buy me a house, I'll be gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I have to plan for a move like that. And I can't just go, but
I think it's a bullshit concept that you spend your whole life fucking scraping to enjoy the last 10 years of it doing what you actually want.
no, that ain't going to be me, buddy.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I had, like I told you the other day,
here's
I had 45 fucking years, 30, I don't know how many years, 25, 30 years to figure out how to become a billionaire. I didn't do it. I'm not going to spend the remaining 20 good years that I have left stressing myself up because what I do now, it's like it comes and goes in phases. There's some fucking, 6-7 months straight where I'm flush as hell, doing good. You know what I mean? But then there's that dip in it, and you know what I mean? And you can go months, you can go weeks really, but when you're used to making that much money, going weeks without an influx of fucking money, it fucking hurts, man.
Well, I think it's also about being content. Like, do you think that you could live in a less than luxurious house?
No, but
and be happy
what I
if
consider,
you're surfing every day?
What I consider luxurious for that environment, yes. If it was just me, if it was just me and Jody went down there and we just got like a 1-bedroom little bungalow, nice. I ain't living in squalor ever. I'm not willing to go live in squalor to have the last 45 years of my life good. You know what I mean? Because I won't be happy. But I'm not talking about a fucking Taj Mahal. I'm talking about 1,000 square feet, 1 bedroom. I can walk to all the cafes I want to eat at. I can walk and get my fruit and vegetables, and I can walk or get on a bike and ride a 5-minute ride to the beach where I can go surf on a daily basis. And then I've got a car I can go drive to another coast, or another surf break. But I would, does it have to be luxurious? No, but I couldn't be dirt floor, no AC. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
No, that's not me, man.
It's just, man, like you said, speaking of what you're talking about earlier about World War III, man, there's something that just came out, and I don't know if this is, it's not from one of the major news networks.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Keep that in front of you. I need to take a break.
Okay.
We're at an hour, and so this is where I'm going to say goodbye to our Spotify and Amazon listeners. I'm sorry. We did get a donation on our Patreon. What was the guy's name?
Carter Higgins.
Carter Higgins.
Shout out to Carter. Thanks,
Shout
buddy.
out for that. That's the beginning of it. Once we start generating some money, I'll be able to do that stuff. But right now, you're going to get an hour, and I hope it was entertaining. I don't even know what we talked about because
Hey,
I'm so
if you want
fucking
more,
high.
tune in on YouTube.
Yep,
We'll be
go
on
to YouTube, and we'll see
So
you there
subscribe,
after the break.
Thumbs up, all that shit. If not, thumbs down. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah. We're on. All right.
So, in the spirit of fucking false flags, there's an article that came out that's kind of
Let's hear it.
provoking.
Yeah. Pull that microphone down as you lean
All
down
right.
into reading.
So, the 21st TSC, which is Theater Sustainment Command, which is a key part of Army Europe, has now the mission of transporting logistics and sustainment required for the tasks in Ukraine. Basically, where the U.S. Army is going to start convoying equipment and weapons into Ukraine with our troops, supposedly.
To the Ukraine.
Yes,
Okay.
from Europe.
Yeah. If that's true,
Yeah. This is from the Major General James Smith, commanding general of the 21st TSC, said that his soldiers are training to be ready for what he calls contested logistics, meaning the possibility of an attack or ambush or saboteur
here it
intent
comes.
on targeting weapon shipments.
Here it comes.
And he says, we always have to keep the context of contested logistics in mind. We move with the sense that supply lines could be effective,
Yep.
and we take that into consideration. Now, it says specific modes of transportation and routes and navigational details are not being available because of security reasons. However, it says right here that this is why supply lines are almost always targeted. And while Russia is not likely to want to begin a major conflict with NATO, soldiers are nonetheless working to remain vigilant about risks such as ambushes, bombs, incoming drones, munitions, and perhaps even covert saboteurs. Perhaps Russia will want to attack incoming supplies, yet somehow try to deny responsibility.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding
It works,
me?
man.
Here we go.
It works, though. That's the fucking crazy part of it. If you are anybody with half a fucking brain and you know a thing or two about a thing or two, you smell what's coming.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go back that far. You just go back to World War One with the Lusitania. Go to World War II with Pearl Harbor. Go to fucking Vietnam with the Gulf of Tonkin. 9/11. You know, people still don't believe that 9/11 was a false flag. You know what's gonna. It's like the same. They haven't written any new plays. It's like
The unfortunate thing is that we're stuck in this, and now they're not even trying to cover it. They're just like, hey,
yeah, it's like
straight up, like we're gonna convoy fucking.
Well, they're prepping you already with the fucking propaganda. Oh, well, they'll probably attack it, but they won't claim responsibility. That means even if we get a flat tire at any time, we can say, nope, Russia did it. They put nails on the road. It's their fault. We're going to war. And the people have been reading this propaganda. Now, if that's a true story, I don't know. We don't have a budget to have like on the spot fact checkers. That's an article that he read. I don't know how true that is, but if it is true, we can go to the stage is set. We can go to war anytime we want. We can blow up our own convoy. We can say it got blown up. We can fucking anything.
I had to keep
if
reminding
Russia-
the general American public of 2023 that World War II was not a instant thing. It took years.
Yeah. Well, that's just it, man. That's why even the 1960s footage that you watch with Martin Luther King, it's always in black and white. Why? I don't know why, but I have a theory as to why. But
Why?
there was color TV back there. But every time you watch Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement, it's in black and white. It's because they want to give you the feeling that it was a
not real.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Like it's black and white, long. People see black and white, they think old days.
Oh well, it's just a clip in the
Dude,
background.
that was like when my parents were
my dad marched in the
teenagers.
Martin Luther King marches.
Yeah, so that was like one person ago.
Yep.
Like your grandparents are likely to be one of the people there are a lot of people stayed out of it, but there were a lot of people that were trying to stop the civil rights movement, like Democrats. So there was a lot of Democrats that were fucking marching and blocking the schools so schools couldn't be innovated. That could have been your grandfather.
Yep. Oh, probably
Some
was.
people might be their dad, depending on I think my dad was too young. He was probably like 10 years old or, 8, 9 years old. But, if I had a dad that was like 75, 80, that could be a teenager that was, on either side of it.
My
So,
dad went to school when he was a kid. Schools were segregated still until like 1963, I think. in Virginia at least. That movie, Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
That was about T.C. Williams. That was about the junior high in his district where he went.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he went to T.C. Williams before he went to Fort Hunt High School. It's weird because when I lived there, my high school was my middle school was his old high school. So I always get confused, like if he went to Sandburg, which is where I went. But no, he went to T.C. Williams. My dad was there when that story was happening. So that's my dad.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here on a podcast.
So he was either on the side of...
No, he was on the side of good. Like he was about his best friend, like
But
Ron.
you would have been a hippie back then. Because like all the fucking crew cut white dudes were against it.
Yeah.
They portray that. I don't know how true that is. You know what I'm saying? When you watch a movie, it's everybody on the block doesn't, they're all racist and they're all bad. I don't know how true that was.
What makes me laugh...
As far as all of them. I'm sure there was a lot, but
what cracks me up about the hippie movement, though, is you have... Most of the hippies were from, like, the people that were making these decisions and keeping people fucked.
Yeah.
They were the kids of these people.
Yeah.
And they wanted to be with the ideals of free love and freedom and equality. But now they're the ones who have...
Yeah.
They're in the corporate world.
That's weird, yeah.
Keeping the oppression down.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's fucking weird.
Well, I don't know, because all of the people that I know personally, I know some guys that are like great, deadheads, hippies, from that mentality, and they're not. They're very against the whole woke shit. They're actually pretty conservative. Matter of fact, I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot of people that were like hippies in the 60s, but I know a few, and the few that I know are fucking like conservatives to this day.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's kind of shifted. I still, like I said, I still consider myself a liberal. I don't like to say it, just like I don't like nowadays. I don't like to say I identify as, because it's been played out, And I don't like to be, even though I supported Trump, as in I was a fan of what he was doing and how he was doing it, I don't like to be considered a Trump supporter.
But you just, to the person who's the other side, you're right there. You're a Trump supporter. Period.
That's fine. I mean, but I don't care about them. I'm just saying.
You just admitted you're a MAGA guy.
Everybody's like, "What happened? You used to be, somewhat liberal." I say I still am. Like, I still think that healthcare should be universal. Mm-hmm. I still think that private education should be illegal. Like, if it's good enough for a kid in this part of the country, every kid should be getting. Oh, there was a
big thing.
And our education should be a fucking highly funded, properly funded, not raped and pilfered. But that's in a perfect world where all the teachers get paid a lot of money.
There's a big stink about Roy Cooper, about his daughter going to a private school, even though he's trying to stand for this bill saying that private school is not.
Well, yeah. The thing about it is Roy Cooper's a rich man.
Yeah,
Why would he send his kids to public school?
But at the same time, it's like it's a big.
Why do you send your kids to public? I'm curious. Why do you send your kids to public school?
I can't afford private school.
If you could afford private school, would you put them there?
No.
No? Yeah, you would.
I wouldn't.
You're just trying to be an idealist. No, why?
Because I think the
education's better.
If I could afford to put my kids in private school, I would take them to a nice place and homeschool them.
Oh, okay. That's what. Yeah. That's well. You should have said that.
And I would travel and do all the stuff I couldn't.
If you can send your kids to private school, because if you're a good parent, you want your kids to do better than you did. You wanted to have them. You want them to have opportunities that you didn't have.
Yeah, but you don't want to pamper them so much for that. Well, they are useless without you.
Yeah, that's okay.
And that's what's happened. We're in a weird funnel here with our generation, because you got parents who give their kids so much that when those parents aren't around, they're gonna be fucking lost.
Yeah.
And they go out and they end up doing, living in.
It's hard not to do that, though. It's very hard not to do. It's very hard to watch your kids struggling.
Answers, but at the same time, it's like,
even if you can't help them, there's a lot of parents that are watching their kids struggle and they can't help them. That's got to suck. It does suck. Because what's the first thing that a kid thinks when something's gonna go their way? Maybe more nowadays with kids, but anybody, guy dying in the goddamn desert wants his mama. You know what I mean? Yep. And anytime you get in trouble, if you had a decent family, you always have a home. Your parents may say you got a month and then you got to get the fuck out.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you always have a home.
You always have somewhere to fucking kind of fall back on, and and that's that I cannot put myself in your shoes, because your dad is gone.
Yeah,
and that's one place you could have been.
Even with my dad here, I didn't have a home with that. That's a struggle that a lot of people can't relate to. It's like, that's why when I hear people, I know it's a horrible mentality and it's a horrible mindset, but when I hear people that have had everything and they say pull your bootstraps up and just get yourself together, it sounds easier than done, and it's like, just do it. But you know what, it's like, I truly believe that in my situation I have a negative trauma that physically stops me from being as good as I can be.
But saying that shows that you're acknowledging it.
But
so,
I don't know how to beat it. I've tried everything.
Really?
I've tried drugs.
Yeah.
I've tried, these positivity exercises. I've
Yeah.
tried doing everything that I've been
Wow.
told to do. It's just like I'm stuck in this mentality. And that's the same with, that's why I can't say like, oh, there's no such thing as racism completely. Because I don't understand that. I've never been in that. I don't understand, like everyone says, well, just get your shit together and move on. Forget about it. Forgive, move on. It's harder.
I don't ever say forgive, but you definitely got to move
it's hard
the
to
fuck
move on. It is hard to move
and
on.
You got to get over it.
It is. It's hard to get over shit though sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it really is. Like you want to,
Yeah.
and you try to, but it's
Yeah, no, there's a few things that was hard to get over. But I was just having a conversation with a friend of mine today along this fashion. He just had
real quick. But I do want to say, it's inspiring for me to hear from other people from different. It's good to listen to other people because they may not completely understand, but if they're giving you compassion and they're giving you sound advice, it can be uplifting. It can help you think of a different way that you didn't think about before.
Well, yeah, I think that everybody, when you have a conversation with somebody that, let's say that you're airing out your dirty laundry or you're airing out a problem and they're giving you advice, even if you're not going to follow it, you should contemplate it. You should give the person enough respect to either say, look, I don't need your advice.
Yeah.
Or if you listen to it and then you come back, let's say you ask for my advice.
Yeah.
Or I offer my advice and you listen and then you come back and you keep asking me and it's the same problem over and over. Eventually I'm going to be like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm not so much, I guess I'm not a full 100% empath in that regard, where a guy I was talking to today was like, you just got to listen to him.
Yeah.
You just got to listen to him. Guys that he just went to a fucking, a memorial. Friend of his, Ranger guy. From what I gathered, I didn't get the guy's name. But he drank himself to a suicide, I guess.
Yeah.
He was a young guy. He didn't need to do it. And he had some fucking issues and he just couldn't cope. And so he called me and we were talking about it. And his take on it was, hey man, if you commit yourself to caring about somebody, you got to go all the way. And if that means that every week they're going to call you and bitch about the same problem, if the result of that problem is them possibly hurting themselves or doing something stupid, then you just got to listen to them and keep hoping that one day you say something to them that fucking hits. Yeah. And if it don't, then you just feel bad about it that it didn't work. But that was his take. My take was a little different on it. That's where we were. Here's the thing. There's a solution to everything.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's not always as simple as I keep burning my hand every time I touch the hot stove. And I tell you, don't touch the fucking hot stove and you won't burn your hand. There's more complex situations of that. But a lot of it can be explained like that.
Right.
Okay. Every time I fucking drink, I do something stupid. Stop fucking drinking.
Right. Yeah.
Stop fucking drinking. You obviously can't handle it. Yeah. And even if you can handle it, even if you're lying, you done made that excuse so many times that if you're going to, every time someone sees you with a drink in their hand, they're automatically going to be defensive about how you might act. And then that's going to put you in a fucking posture like, why are you acting? I didn't even say, and that's how shit starts. So there you go. So if you call me up and you're like, dude, I got so drunk last night and I got arrested. And now my wife wants to leave me and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hey man, I saw you last week. Every time you get drunk, I don't even like you when you're drunk. You got a drinking problem. You can't handle it. You should quit drinking.
There's some
3 problems later down the road, and you're telling me the same thing. I'll probably stop hanging out with you. I'll be like, look, bro, you get dumb when you get drunk. You acknowledge that you want all this advice or you want this compassion of me listening to your problems, but it all relates to one thing. And I've told you over and over, if you don't want that to happen again, stop fucking drinking. If you can't stop fucking drinking, I don't want to hang out with you. Yeah. And that's where me and John were having a different fucking opinion, because I'm like, I've done that to people. Mm-hmm. Like, I know you're fucked up, bro. I've tried to help you, but I just can't. Yeah. There's like, you won't listen to anything I say. You say, yeah. You tell me what you think I want to hear when you need something. But as soon as you're flush, you're right back at it. I don't want to hear it no more. In fact, I don't even want to be around you no more. So good luck.
It's human.
And then I heard from that guy a couple years later, and I could tell that he was off the junk. I mean, I could just tell in his voice, because I knew him before and I knew him during, and I could tell in his voice. And I talked to him, so I'm glad that he's good.
And that's what I was thinking about, during our break. I was like, man, mental health is like it's more normal to be. It's crazy how the norm is to be completely fucked up and like it's not normal to be okay. You know?
Yeah.
Did you hear about what happened? Bird High School. Did you hear about that shit?
I heard
Murder suicide, man.
Suicide.
This is what's crazy. You want to talk about crazy internet shit? So the internet's set up so if you write like, I hope that person gets punched, it will block your comment automatically. His Instagram has a live video on his story of him murdering his girlfriend and killing himself, and people are trying to report it and they won't take it down.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to see that shit.
I don't want to watch that.
But I saw it. It's like, I follow this small page called like Views from the Ville. And it was on there like, people, please report this page because it's still up there. No one should see that. Like, her family can see that.
Yeah.
But a high school kid, it's the last week of school. And you hear about this all too often. Maybe that's the one thing I want to say here too. But this kid killed. Check this shit out, man. This is another argument.
Did they offer any? Did he leave a note? What was the motive?
Nobody knows. But
friends didn't know. Were they fucking? She was cheating on him. Was he cheating on her? Was she? Were they breaking up because it was into school and going to college?
A lot of people
and he couldn't hack it.
A lot of people are upset at Fayetteville police because apparently he was reported for being a threat and they didn't do anything about it.
What do you want him to do?
Yeah, I know they can't. That's some people understand something. You cannot just go take someone's freedom. Like, it's really hard to do that in this country.
Well, I mean, let's think about that. So people always want to blame the police, and I'm not sticking up for the police, but I'm just saying, if you were in charge and some girl came and said that you were acting all crazy, what am I supposed to do except warn you?
He's a minor too, so they couldn't arrest him. Like,
what are you doing to your arm over there?
Something like, I don't know, a piece of sand or something stuck in my arm. But sorry, it was just bothering me. Yeah, I'm not a tweaker, okay?
He's fucking high as shit. He's over here picking.
What am I high on?
Fucking, oh my God, you better not be on meth, dude. I can't hang out with no meth.
I'm not on meth.
You over here picking at your skin and shit?
There's something.
I know.
Like,
I'm just
I think it's a bite because it's itchy. Anyways.
Yeah, so, people are mad at the Fayetteville PD because he was reported for being violent, but where are these people's parents?
I think he had a good family, but he was just off.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, if the cops came to my fucking door once and said that my son was being violent and the girl and the family were goddamn feeling threatened, okay? First off, I'm going to be so embarrassed. I'm going to whoop his fucking ass. Yeah. First of all, for being that type of dude. Now, if he denies it, he's my son. I've been in that situation before with lying females. I'm going to do my best to be neutral, okay? Yeah. But if it happens again and he's still good, okay, they accused you. Stay the fuck away from them. Don't go near them. Yeah. 2 weeks later, the police come back to my door. I'm then looking at my kid like, I obviously can't control you and you ain't fucking learning the lesson. Okay?
I want to know what.
So I would tell the fucking cop, you take him.
Yeah.
Take him. Not that he's gonna go to jail, but I don't want custody of him because I'm responsible for him. He's embarrassing me. That's number one. I always tell my kid, you represent your whole family when you're in public. You represent me. Yeah. If you're a shithead and I show up to get you from somewhere, they automatically think I'm a shithead. So you better not misrepresent me. I'll fuck you up. Secondly, if I can't control you, I'm not going to be responsible. Yeah. If he goes out and fucking murders some chick and stuffs her in a damn trunk, it's going to be on record that Buddy Feeney gave custody of the state because the state wouldn't let me do what I need to do to stop some shit like that, you know?
And that's what people, I think he shot her.
So where's the parents at? You know?
Well, I mean.
And I look, this is the internet. I'm not talking about those parents out there. Obviously, it's traumatic, but I don't know nothing about the story. This could have happened in any part of the world, and I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, as a parent in that situation, what can you do? You know, what can the police? You can blame the police, you can blame the state all you want, but a restraining order is a piece of paper that says if you violate it, you'll go to jail.
But what do we...
Motherfuckers, if he wants to kill you...
Regardless of parenting, though, like, his parents could have been doing everything right.
Maybe, but, I'm just saying...
I think that, unfortunately,
But wait a minute, though. You said that he had been reported multiple times, so that means
that's what they're saying. That's the internet saying.
Oh, okay.
The netizens.
So what we'll say then is, if that's the case, we don't know the details.
There were flags. There were red flags, and nobody acted on it.
There were red flags. Yeah. Somebody knew. The police, and again, what do you want people to do? If it's my daughter in this situation, what do I want? The law will not let me do what I should be able to do. If you fucking threaten my goddamn daughter, I'm gonna fuck you up. And if you die in the process, well then, motherfuckers, after you will fucking learn that you don't fucking treat people that way because they have daddies and they have older brothers. That's the way it should be. That's the way it is by natural law anyway, because that's the number one inclination.
What happens when you threaten a mother with babies in the wild? You get attacked.
Yeah.
And you don't get attacked like get away. You get attacked. I'm going to kill you.
Death. Yeah. We're not discussing this. We're not trying to figure out why you are like you are.
Yeah.
You threaten me or anybody in my family. That is essentially what human beings do instinctually.
Right.
The state, our masters, prevent us from doing that. They have an intermediary. They have their cops, and then they have a judicial system, and they have lawyers, and it's all this fucking blue red tape and corruption, but it keeps us in line. So what can I do? Let's put myself in that situation. My daughter's being threatened by a 16-year-old kid, and his parents can't see him. So if I go and I do anything, if I threaten the fucking parent, like, you don't get your kid under control, I'm going to fuck you up, and I'm going to fuck him up, and then I'm going to go to jail.
Terroristic threats.
Now I'm in fucking jail, and he's still out doing what he's doing, okay? I get a restraining order. He violates it. He goes to jail. He gets out. What can be done in that situation, man? They won't let us handle the shit. So, I'm sure there's people sitting in jail right now that are, I've heard of it. I don't know how true it is, but I know some guys, they go into fucking prison with their head held high because, hey, I knew a guy that went to prison for this. Him and a friend beat his sister got raped. Okay. Now, allegedly.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about this story. I just knew the guy. Sister got raped. Him and his fucking cousin went and beat the shit out of the guy. He got arrested. I guess he had a trial date, but they beat him up. They fucked him up and they killed him with baseball bats and shit. And he went to fucking jail. I think he only got like 6 years or something like that. Or he got 12, but he did. I don't know how the penal works, but he was out and he talked about it like, fuck yeah, hey, I did what I had to do. I had to go to jail.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker ain't walking around. So I felt small in front of this dude. This dude was a fucking ex-con. I think he was a tattoo artist or something in one of the shops I was hanging out in. But I felt small in his presence because here's a guy that knew what he was doing was going to get him in trouble, but it needed to be done. So he took the fucking hit, went and did his fucking time, and now he's out. There's a lot of people say that's stupid. You should have went through the legal system. There's a lot of people it's like, that's what you should have done, but would you do it?
Legal system's not
that
always...
made me feel small as a man because I was like, fuck, I'd like to say I would do it, but would I?
That's like, I kind of feel failed by the legal system because I got the full autopsy report yesterday.
Yeah.
And, I'm not going to speak too much on this because, like I said, it's still pending. We have a case, but initially I was told, don't about it. Well, I was just saying, initially I was told, it was an accident. They took the lady's word for it. That she was going the speed limit, which was 35.
Yeah, but then they got the autopsy.
And we got the autopsy, and the coroner said there's no way in hell
Yeah.
that it was massive blunt trauma that killed my father. So,
but they didn't have that information when they had to make a decision on what to do.
And it's when I got in my car wreck. This guy threw it into fucking reverse on me on a on-ramp. He was trying to commit insurance fraud. It was clear as day, but I ended up getting a cop who had an attitude. The guy was total shit. Here I am. I'm driving a used Expedition. This guy's in a minivan, all right? I explained to the cop that I was a vet and I was really riled up and I needed to go chill for a second because it was bringing back emotions that I put away. All right. Not trying to say he's a cop, but I just let him know because I was like, man, I'm all wound up right now. And this guy's like, he's fucking put me in a place where I've put away for a long time.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that to him though.
But
if I'm the cop,
no.
Yeah.
But that guy, he was a total douchebag. Fuck that cop, dude. I will straight up say it. Fuck that police officer, man. First of all.
But that cop doesn't know that this guy backed into you.
No, I proved it. And
how?
I tried to explain to the cop.
But again, the cop on the ground.
No, let me tell you what the cop did first, all right? First off, it was this guy shows up later, all right? He shows up 45 minutes after the accident. I gave my license, registration, and proof of insurance to the previous officers that were on scene. They didn't hand it off to this officer.
But no. You said the guy backed up into you.
He did, the guy that hit me.
Yeah, but how does the cop know that?
I'm trying to explain to him. I'm like, look,
so it's your word against theirs.
No, I'm telling the guy, he wouldn't get out of his car. And this was weird too. His family shows up and starts taking shit out of his van. And his van's not the one getting towed. My car is. He hit me I hit that car. We both hit each other because he was coming into me and I was going into him. He fucking, I don't know how. What threw me off was I saw reverse lights on a fucking on-ramp. I
can pick that story apart right there so hard. Not that you're lying.
No.
I'm just saying.
I have pictures of it.
But you got mad at the cop. The cop.
No, let me tell you what the cop did, all right? So the cop shows up and he's like, where's your license and registration? I'm like, I gave it to the previous officers that were here. No, you didn't. I was like, yeah, I did. Well, they don't have it. So you're driving without a license and I was like, no, sir, I'm not. I gave it to your officer. You need to call him. He's like, no, he doesn't have it. So you're driving without proof of insurance. He's like, so what happened here? And so I was like, I was driving. I saw reverse lights and I honestly don't know what happened because I'm in shock. And I told him that and he's like, oh, so you were following too close. I was like, no, I was not, because I wasn't. I was not following too close. Then he's like, oh, so I was like, what? I said, I fucking slammed on my brakes and I honked because I was like, what? And I said, what the fuck out loud because I could not process what was happening because it physically did not make fucking sense. That this car has white lights. You don't expect to see white lights on a car getting onto an on-ramp.
Yeah. But you want that cop to take your word for it right there on the spot is what you're saying.
Right.
He wasn't there. He didn't witness it.
So no. Let me tell you what happened, though. Just let me finish, okay? So luckily, as soon as the accident happened, so I get out of my car as soon as it happened, like within a minute. Like I did a self-assessment, and I'm like, holy fuck, what the fuck just happened? I thought I nailed like a family. So I felt horrible. This is within a minute, right? I run over, and the guy's like, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck did you do that? Like, I was in shock. I was like, why the fuck did you do that? And he goes, no English. And he's got a Walmart uniform on, and he's got his phone with his fucking dad.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't want to walk through. I don't want to try your whole case. Okay.
Okay. But I'm trying to show you.
No. There's only one point we're trying to make. I don't want to try your whole case.
About following the legal system and trusting in the legal system.
Right,
okay?
but you blame the cop.
Listen.
How's the legal system know that that's what happened?
Listen. All right.
As far as I'm concerned, right now, you were following too close and you slammed into a car.
I was not following too close.
You allege that reverse lights came on and he backed. Is there a computer in the car that can read that car went into reverse and hit you? How's the state supposed to believe that that's what happened when it obviously looks different?
His car did not move from when I struck it, and his fucking reverse lights were still on. And I took a picture as soon as I hopped out of my car because it was fishy as fuck.
Any lawyer will say maybe was it in reverse though?
Yes.
The car, you took a picture of the colander in reverse.
Dude.
Or the colander, the cylinder, whatever you call the shifter.
There's only one type of reverse light. There's no other lights that come on.
No, but if I smash into the back of a car, wires get kinked and maybe they all come on.
The cop, and then when I went into court, all right, I showed, the cop brought in a black and white picture of the accident. I had a color picture from my phone that was taken within a minute of the accident.
Did you have a lawyer?
No, I didn't.
You fucked up.
No, let me tell you what happened. I went to court and I presented my case to the judge. The judge looked at my picture and said, his reverse lights are on. What time did this picture? I said, this picture was taken within, you can see the timestamp.
So that worked?
The cop said, you're free to go. And he asked the cop, did you verify that the reverse lights were not on in this vehicle? And the cop said no.
Sweet.
And
well, then the justice system worked out for you.
But the cop would not amend his report. My insurance charged me with the fucking accident.
Oh, man.
And when I called him later, he's like, he was just a dick the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I said, the whole license and registration thing. And I'm like, dude, he's like, you're lucky I didn't charge you with reckless driving. Because I told him Fred in the get-go, I was like, so what are my options here? He's like, you can either pay the $280 for the ticket, following too close. I was like, I was not following too close, period. If I fuck up, I can admit it. That's one trait I have. Mm-hmm. I have no issue admitting my fuck-ups, period.
Yeah, I believe you. I'm just saying you automatically, what I was unclear on is the cop is standing there. He's responding to this scene.
He's giving me an attitude as soon as he got there.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's subjective.
Yeah,
that's a subjective argument, whether or not he was. Maybe you were taking it wrong. Maybe the fact that you said, hey, man, I'm a vet and I'm all worked up. I need to go sit down. If I'm the cop, I'm thinking, no, buddy, get your fucking ass over here and do what the fuck I tell you because this is how we do shit. Yeah. We don't care about your feelings and what you're going through. So the cop doesn't know that now the judge, you proved it, and so you were able to prove it. You're lucky because if you didn't have that picture, ain't nobody going to believe you.
But here's the thing. I did everything legally I was supposed to do. I went to court. I chose to go to court because I knew that I was in the right to go to court and prove myself in the court of law. Yeah. Which is what you're supposed to do if you're fucking being honest and following the rules.
Right.
And this fucking dude, man, he straight up was trying. There's an insurance fraud, dude. I saw his van later. My insurance paid him out to repair his car. He drove the same van to court. There was not a repair done on it. This is like 2 months later. And this is what's weird. Did
he get you for whiplash?
He was trying to, but it got thrown out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That motherfucker, man. Fuck that dude. Karma will get his ass, but still, that's what I'm saying. Like, you trust in the legal system?
Well, flip the coin. What if he was sitting in his van and you rear-ended him?
No, he was not.
I'm just saying, what if he... Yeah. What about the person 2 miles up the road that got rear-ended by a guy with no insurance?
Yeah, I know.
And, so there's... stuff like that's there for...
But that's the whole point to go to court. Like, the legal system... My whole point is it's fucking bullshit. Like...
Yeah, but what if you hit a guy, let's say take the reverse lights out of it, and you are following too close, and you hit the guy.
Yeah.
What's he supposed to? You're going to get out of your car and be like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry. Here's $35,000-$40,000 to fix your car plus."
No.
You know what I'm saying? So he has to go to court to get that out of you. He's got to be able to take you to court.
That's the thing, though. My insurance paid him before I went to court.
Well, no. Again, your case is over. You won. You were right.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking in the instance where you hit somebody and he didn't have it. You were at fault. You hit the guy's fucking car and you total his car and you give him whiplash or you break his arm or something like that. What's he supposed to do? What's his options if you hit him?
To get my insurance to cover it. If I don't have insurance, I go to jail because that's what the fucking law says.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy, he's got to be able to take you to court to make you pay shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
no,
without
the
court,
officer gave me an
that
option.
Guy's fucked.
The officer gave me an option right there. You know, you're faulted for this accident. You pay for the ticket right here, which is $280.
What state was this in?
Virginia.
You can do that in Virginia. You can pay the ticket right then and there.
You can settle it right there.
That
it's still going to go to your insurance.
That sounded like he was trying to goddamn shake you down for some lunch money.
No, not pay right there, but I could accept the ticket, the fine for following too close.
Yeah. Kind of like
in my head, honestly, dude, in my head, I was like, "What the fuck?" Like that was like, I know, Okay. Here's a guy who's never been I've never had a ticket, dude. Not a speeding ticket.
Yeah. No.
Never been in a car accident. But I know how to fucking drive, man.
Yeah, but your case is an example of how the justice system works because you got it thrown out because you went.
Yeah, but he needed. Here's the thing, man.
He accused you of hitting him.
Right.
So you were having to pay.
It got thrown out, but it's still
like you should.
It's still one on my record.
Yeah.
I had to wait 3 years and I had to pay higher insurance premiums and I had to fucking go to a different insurance company because my insurance went through the roof. Mm-hmm. And I called the cop back. I said, "Look, you saw what happened in court. All I need from you is an amended report and I can give it to my insurance and they will dismiss it as well." And he said, "No." He's like, "No, I'm not going to do that for you." I'm like,
"Well, why didn't you say, okay, well, who's your fucking supervisor?"
I should have, but I wasn't thinking like that. I was just relieved.
Cops don't have that much power. They have the power to slip a dime bag in your pocket and book you. But if he's like, this is something that I should do. It's what I need to do. It's what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not going to do it because you're an asshole. You'd be like, okay, well, let me talk to you, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I should have done that, man. Honestly, I should have fucking, dude. That guy in that van, he was posted waiting for someone to come, and that it was 11 o'clock at night. There was nobody else on the road. He was waiting for someone. So what did you
learn in that situation?
Dash cam.
Slow the fuck down.
No, I'm just kidding. I was going slow, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Like, that shit. And the way he set it up perfect because it was an on ramp. You ever been to Richmond, Virginia? You've been on the 195. It has the entrances go down. It's like New York City, right? Mm-hmm. You don't have an option to go left or right because left is a drop off, right is a fucking wall. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, had that been a normal person where I was following too close and they slammed on the brakes, that's happened to me before. I've been able to mitigate that. I know how to drive like that where I've avoided tons of accidents. All right.
Okay.
But that shit. And that's the thing.
You were complaining about the fucking judicial system and all of
because I put my faith. I could have said fuck it and just said fuck it, but I was like, no, I believe that I can, and I did, and I defeated it, and I.
So it worked.
Even with my insurance, I told my insurance like, look, this is not. When I called USA that night, I was like, please wait till court to settle this.
I think what I'm trying to say is I don't need every detail. I believe you.
Yeah.
You're trying to explain yourself to me, like, and I believe you, but.
Right.
You're saying you went to court, you proved that you weren't at fault, and then you got away. I mean, it went
the
away.
case got dismissed, but I still, everything
still
else was fucked.
You had follow-on shit.
The system is still fucked. Like it's pointless. It's pointless. That's
so take it away. So take that system away.
Yeah, take it away.
Okay, so that's where I said, now we're going to get off of your case because no one gives a fuck anymore. We know every detail of your accident. No, seriously.
Well, you don't give a fuck, but they might give a fuck.
No, I'm saying if we want to have story hour about your case, we can do that, but we're talking about the judicial system. And
right.
So that's where it started. So you say do away with it. Now, that's where I say take yourself out of the situation. There's a guy driving off a fucking on-ramp. He's going too fast. He's playing on his phone. He smashes into the back of some dude's fucking car. Mm-hmm. Okay? What's that guy supposed to do if there's no system to get fucking compensated?
Yeah.
So you have that system and it worked out for you. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
But so there you go. That system.
I lost faith in it, but
I mean, it worked for you though.
Well,
if you would have got charged with fucking reckless driving and involuntary,
it still would have been on my record. it was still on my record. That accident was still on my record for 3
Yeah,
more
now
years.
that's what sucks about it is
Yeah.
is if they put so much. It's kind of like
And
going
I still
to
had to pay the $45 court fee.
It's like, well, you always got to do that.
Yeah.
That's how they make their money. But
It's like, what's the point?
well, the point
That's
is,
what my question is.
the point is, so you don't have to pay this motherfucker a lot of money.
Yeah, you're right. But he still got paid by my insurance.
Yeah, that insurance.
Which he went to a repair shop that he
but
probably had to deal
that's
with.
out of your hands, though.
Yeah.
Once your insurance company starts paying shit, it's not on you no more. Your rates are going up, whatever.
Yep.
So whether or not he was frauding the insurance company, that's not your job to solve. That's their job. You are good. You didn't they proved that it was he was in reverse. It wasn't your fault. Now, why was he in reverse? He's an idiot, or was he intentionally trying? But that's speculative. You know, courts are all about what you can actually fucking prove.
Yeah.
You know, so in that situation, okay, maybe he fucking put his reverse lights on because he's an idiot and he was trying to turn around or something and you hit him. It's not your fault. It's not his fault. Insurance covers that shit. No criminal charges.
See, that's from the get-go. That's what I was trying to, like, maybe he did that. Who knows? But
maybe.
I was trying to explain to the police, like, it was not a natural rear-ending situation.
So when next time you're in...
There were reverse lights coming at me while I'm going forward. So you try to stop that.
Again, we're retrying your case. But I think what I'll get out of that, because I always have to fucking spin it and give some advice to the situation. Yeah. When you're around the police, no matter what the situation is, shut the fuck up.
Okay. It's good to know, too.
Don't tell him anything except for what you have to tell him, which is, now, if you want to be a free man and not give him a license and all that, license registration, what happened? You can see what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. You tell him one time. You don't tell him how you're feeling. You don't fucking speculate. You don't say, yeah, I think. You will fucking put yourself either pissing the cop off.
Yeah.
Because while you're hysterical and you think one way, and what you think matters to you at the time don't mean a fuck to a guy who just had to put his fucking coffee down to come handle this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking run of the mill. Okay? It's fucking, you got a rear end. I'm going to give you a ticket. You can do this. You can do that. Everything else, I don't give a fuck. I'm not the judge. I'm not your lawyer. I'm not his lawyer. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Take your ticket or do what you want. People arrest themselves like most of the time. The fucking cop says, where are you going?
True.
I'm not rude to him. You know, if it's no big deal to me, if I'm just coming from, I got pulled over one time, a guy was like, where are you coming from? I said, well, I'm on 95 and I have North Carolina plates. This is in like Virginia, you know? And I said it laughing. I didn't say it like an asshole. And the guy laughed. And I said, hey, not for nothing. If you're going to give me a ticket, just give me a ticket. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to answer a bunch of questions. And he was like, okay, now that can piss a cop off. That's fucking risky to do that because there are some cops out there, and I would be one of them if I was a cop. If you started fucking talking all that shit, your ass is going to jail for fucking crack or marijuana or something I can stick in your fucking pocket because you're being. That's why I'm not a cop. I don't endorse that. I know myself.
You know that shit happens.
And let me tell you something. If I was a fucking cop and I knew you were dealing millions of dollars of fucking drugs, okay, I would fucking take your money. I would use my police shit. I would fucking arrest you. You're a drug dealer to me. I don't give a fuck. You're selling heroin. I'm taking your fucking money. I'll probably end up in jail over the shit or dead. That's why I'm not a cop. Yeah. You know, but there are cops out there that, you know, so I always talk to cops like my hands are on the wheel. My radio's down. Yeah. I'm not like kissing their ass. Yes, sir. Yes, officer. I'm just like very blunt. Yes, no. Yeah. And how is that relevant? And I had a guy one time tell me he wanted to give me a breathalyzer. I ain't taking the breathalyzer. It's like 3 o'clock. I owned a bar. It was called Feeney's. Okay? My name says Feeney on the fucking driver's license. I pull out of the parking lot at 3 o'clock in the morning. All the bars are closed by 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Cop pulls me over. You know, what'd you pull me over for? I know I wasn't speeding. He said, well, you're pulling out of a bar parking lot at 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, well, look at the license. Look at the name. I own the bar. I had to close it up. Well, you've been drinking. I said, look, I'm not answering your fucking questions, man. You're going to give me a ticket? What did I do here? Are you even authorized to stop me because I'm pulling out? Now that's it. Oh, yeah. So he said, well, you're going to have to take a breathalyzer. He said, can I search your car? I said, no, not without a warrant. Now he's getting pissed. He's like, well, we're going to have to he called for backup or whatever, and he wanted to give me a breathalyzer. I said, you can save your fucking time. I'm not taking your breathalyzer. Take me to jail because that's what they do at that point. Right.
And you try to do a blood test, right? Well, you have to, otherwise they can charge you with what they think is a DUI.
Well, I'm saying that's what they say they can do, and there's, you know, that's why I have a lawyer. Yeah. So he said, sit tight, and they're back there, blah, blah, blah. Finally, a female sergeant comes up and asked me what's going on. I said, look, I wasn't doing that. I own the bar, see? And she's like, yeah, I think she kind of knew me from when we had to call the police at the bar. And I said, he had no reason to pull me over. So can I go? And she was like, well, which I said, no. I said, I'm either going to go or you're going to take me to jail. She said, well, if you don't take the breathalyzer, we'll take you to jail. I said, it's like 3:30, 4. I said, my lawyer will be in his office at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm not taking no shit, nothing. So either cite me or let me go. And she came back and let me go because they had no reason to pull me over. Now, that was a very dangerous situation.
Yeah.
And when I sobered up and I thought about it.
See, you were guilty.
No, I don't. Honestly, I owned a bar. So I drank beer, but very seldom did I get drunk. Yeah. So maybe I did have a beer while I was closing up. But I wasn't tipsy or drunk. I don't know. I've never took a breathalyzer, so I don't know what my
they saw you pulling. You're probably the last car there, and they're like, "Well, look at this guy. He's waiting. He's drunk. He's trying to leave." And they pulled you over.
Yeah, that's not probable cause enough. I mean, if he would have got me about a half a mile down the road, he could have said I swerved. That's subjective. Camera. Yeah. But I pulled out on the fucking Ramsey Street, and I got I don't know, probably about 5 seconds up the fucking road, and the lights came on. And I was right in front of the fucking Rainbow Restaurant. My bar was like, if I could walk there, you know what I mean? So I was right there. He didn't have enough time. And I'm not going to fucking take your breathalyzer. Yeah. But key in that situation is yes, no.
It's scary though, man. Cause, there's that famous video of that guy who got blasted, like with his wife next to him. That the black dude, what was his name? He said he had a gun.
Yeah, that was fucking bullshit.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was bullshit. He said like, did he reach for it?
No, I don't. Okay, so I saw the video from inside the car, or from the body cam footage. Yeah. The cop was saying, "Get out of the car" or whatever. And he was saying, I just want to let you know I'm armed. I have a permit to carry a pistol. That's what I heard out of his mouth. The cop stayed in that fucking defensive fucking posture and heard, okay, he's got a gun. And maybe the guy reached in to get his permit and he shot him. I don't give a fuck. Cop's wrong. I know it was St. Louis or something like that where cops get, it's a hostile environment. Yeah. But the guy said, I have a permit. I have a pistol. Okay. Good. We know you have a gun now. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's what you're legally
Thank you for telling me that you have a gun. Yeah. Now I can kind of fucking relax. Now, I think the guy was just hyper vigilant. Yeah. He shouldn't have been a cop. Yeah. You should not be able. What it takes to be a cop in America is bullshit. When you're a soldier, you join the fucking military. You go to train. They teach you how to shoot a rifle. They teach you how to jump out of an airplane. They teach you how to do mount tactics. If you're an infantry soldier. Your whole career is spent training on that skill set.
Under stress.
Just whenever. You go to the range, you got to qualify. They make sure that you still know how. You do PT every morning. They test your physical fitness on a period that they deem necessary to keep you physically fit. Yeah. Okay? Cops don't do that. Cops go and they go to school once, they pass a fucking test, and if all they want to be is a fucking beat cop and they don't want to be a sergeant, they ain't got to go to really no schools. They get out of shape. They don't PT in the morning. It's like shift work. It's like a fucking mall security job, except they have a lot of power and they don't pay a lot of money. Yeah. Now, there are guys out there people that love being cops. I don't understand it, but there are people that love, and there are good cops out there. There are people that police. Yeah. But there are people that fucking throw their goddamn siren on to get out of a traffic jam. Yeah. There are people that fucking walk up and just assume you're guilty. And that's the problem with our police force is they assume that we're all guilty.
Before innocent.
And they use, I'm in fear for my life, so I have to pretend like everybody I pull over is a potential fucking gonna kill me. Bullshit. No, you don't. Yeah. That's a cop-out. That's bullshit. Yeah. You don't. You're a fucking. No. Fuck it. Then don't be a fucking cop.
What about in New Mexico?
Whatever.
No. It's just. Here's my bottom line on it. I would not.
Then don't be a cop.
Not want to be a cop, but I can't sit here and talk shit on the cops. Like,
cops should be fucking. There are men out there that are kind of. I won't say fearless, but they're fucking. They stay calm. Yeah. They can read a situation like, okay, this guy's drunk. He's saying he's gonna kill everybody. I don't see a fucking knife. Okay, he's calling me every name in the book, but I know he's drunk. Maybe I know him. Maybe I'm familiar. If I'm a good cop, I know where I'm getting called to certain. So I know this guy. I know he's drunk. I'm not gonna fucking shoot him and use deadly force. Okay, now I'm not sticking up for any of the shit that has gone on where these cops do it. That's fucking wrong. Period. And I'm not sticking up for the shooter at all because it does happen. I don't know at what rate it happens. Do innocent people get killed by cops more than bad people? I don't think so. I think it's a small minority of people that get killed by the police versus the people the police kill.
It just gets factionized by the news.
But the cops that I see, they're like a fucking gang.
Yeah.
A cop looks at himself almost like he's in the military.
Like the mob, I would say more.
His brotherhood. Like cops don't snitch on cops and cops stick together and it's us versus them. And they almost go out on their shift looking to arrest people, like looking to see what you're doing wrong. They're not supposed to do that.
Right.
If you break the law and you get caught, they're supposed to facilitate you going before a fucking judge. Unless he's a criminal investigator and now there's a crime that's already happened and he's doing the backstory. But these cops that go out and try to do pre-crime, like that guy looks like he's selling drugs. Let's go jack him up. 9 times out of 10, he's got drugs on him when they do that. 9 times out of 10, that's illegal fucking search and seizure, in my opinion.
Yeah. Then you got that instance in, I think it was New Mexico, where the feds were tracing this big time cartel guy, and he had a fucking AR, and like the cop pulled him over, and he basically this is quick. The cop asked him on the driver's side or passenger side for his stuff, and the guy just came out with an AR and blasted the cop and killed him. And I think the state is being sued because they could have passed. They didn't want to blow the case, so like they could have passed that information. They were pursuing. It was a federal pursuit. They were pursuing this guy. And it was a local cop that wasn't supposed to, like, they didn't want the local cop to pull him over. But he pulled him over, the guy complied, and he ended up fucking murdering the cop. And I think his wife is suing the state of New Mexico. It was New Mexico or Arizona, because of the case, because of lack of communication between the state and the local agency. Her husband is dead.
There's a lot of fucking I don't know enough about it.
Speaking of just like latest, if you want to talk about, like, did you hear about that the New York City guy that choked that guy out and now he's
I've heard it, but I have not gone down.
It's a rabbit hole, but
I don't know. I didn't see that. Was it on video? Did he choke some guy out? Because
this guy was being disruptive, and he said, I guess apparently he said to multiple people that he was going to like harm people.
Is this all on video? I'm sure it is.
Yeah, and this guy was a Marine. And he put him in Marine chokehold, and he ended up dying.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck the dead guy.
But now you've got this movement of riots saying, "Oh, another innocent black man's dead."
Yeah, well, that's not. I don't think that's manufactured. Yeah. That comes
it's
from
not manufactured.
No, it's manufactured as in it comes down the pipeline to the news agency to spin it like this guy's to get these people mad, and then it goes down the other channel to Fox News. I'm only guessing because I know Fox News fans. They're going to be the ones like, "Oh, the Marine did everything right." They're not even really paying attention to the details. They just know this guy's right. And the other news agency saying this family of this dead guy needs justice. That's manufactured.
Yeah.
We would never even, a guy gets choked out on the fucking subway and that's national fucking news.
It's big time.
I know, but I'm saying that's coming from up there. Let's just say up there. That's not, real people aren't really outraged about that shit.
No, they are.
You're missing my point.
No, I know what you said. I know what you're saying, but it's sparking.
You want to believe so bad that you are in full control.
Dude, there's huge protests about it right now.
I know there is, but where did the fucking knowledge of the fucking incident come from?
The internet.
Yeah, from the news.
No, people are watching the video of it and making assumptions about everything, and they're siding with the guy's color over the logic.
I don't believe that.
All right.
I believe it was manufactured through media. One side said this guy needs justice because he's dead. The other side said this guy's a hero. Then everybody clamors to it.
I mean, there's that.
So there you go. It's planted up there.
But what's the message? Like
division.
No, what's the message of like the logic about it? Should we charge this dude with murder, or should we?
No, you're asking me.
He's just a dude that was being a piece of shit and died.
You're asking me. I have to hold based on if I'm going to believe what your sentiment. Yeah. I'm going to say that the guy was doing a good thing and they should leave him alone. But I haven't seen it.
Well, and there's also the argument that this guy had multiple mental health issues and he was a street performer. And of course, one side of the news is
posting, dead guy or the killer?
Yeah, the dead guy.
Okay.
One side of the news is posting a bunch of happy pictures of him smiling, and
you just proved my point.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, that's my point too.
So
don't.
When you talk about that and you're like, oh, what are we gonna do? Everybody's thinking, well, everybody's protesting. I don't pay attention to that shit.
Well, we're on the internet and people are hearing our opinion on
it.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's my opinion on it, and that's what I think people should do is don't give a fuck. Like, what do you care? They're telling you to care about it, so you care about it. If any of those people that are out there protesting on either side, if they were sitting next to me in a bar and I was like, man, I was on the subway the other day and this guy was fucking going crazy and another guy jumped in and choked his ass out and I think the guy died. People were like, oh, that's fucked up. That wouldn't go beyond that. They wouldn't be like, oh, I got to go find I got to go get this guy justice, or I got to go make this guy a hero.
Yeah.
When the media puts it out there, one side spins it one way, the other side spins it the other, and now everybody, it just keeps happening and happening and happening. Nobody cares.
Cycle of
Nobody cares about that fucking Marine. Nobody cares about that dead guy. Even the people protesting, they don't give a fuck. That's virtue signaling.
They're saying that it's, just a further example of
I know what they're saying.
Fuck America and injustice
and so there's people out there that agree with that, and there's people that are sitting where you're sitting saying, fuck them, they're the enemy.
Yeah.
They're the people that are destroying this country, and only the people up there are winning. That's
very true.
I mean, I don't know if it's true. That's just the way
the only people up there are winning is very true.
So that's how I float through life, because I look at something like that and I automatically see what I think is a perpetrated plan. So I don't pay it no attention. It doesn't make me mad.
Right.
I feel bad for the guy's family of, the dead guy, because they didn't do nothing.
Right.
I feel bad for the fucking soldier that's going through this, because he probably thought he was being a man, and he was probably standing up for people that were in danger. He thought, and he probably didn't want to kill the guy.
It's just it's mixed signals, because like you hear everyone says there's cities now where the police won't arrest you for committing crime. Like you can do shit and basically they're letting it go. Mm-hmm. So it's like
New York, they walk into the fucking store. They know if they get less than $900 worth of shit, well, I can go to the grocery store. I went the other day and filled up my goddamn cart, and it was expensive. It was like $340, but it's a lot less than $900. So you're telling me I can walk in, fill up my shit, and leave, and I can't even get arrested for it? Why the fuck would a criminal not do that?
Right. And
why would that not make someone into a criminal? Someone who's just poor and don't give a fuck.
You've got the whole Uvalde shooting, and like people saying, "Oh, well, no one reacted. No one, we could have gone to that school." And but
no, that was who the people in charge of Uvalde. If that's true,
it's true.
If that really happened, the way I believe it happened, and the way that everybody in charge of that fucking town security needs to be fucking fired.
Oh, absolutely. But here's the thing.
Fired. Because look what happened in
people
fucking
were
Kentucky.
crying out for action there when there was a threat. This guy was probably sitting by minding his business, and everybody on the train was, and this guy is coming here acting crazy, making threats.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't they go in? What was the reason? Communication, right?
Communication, yeah.
Oh, we didn't get that. And then, not everybody needs to be a fucking cop, because to go in, you don't know who's in there.
Right.
You hear active shooter, you hear bang, bang, bang. They say it's whoever it is, description. You don't know it's some fucking squirrely little pencil neck geek that probably don't know how to aim that thing. You just assume that guy is fucking dangerous. And now you've got to run in there and risk getting shot to stop him. Not everybody can do that. Yeah. That's why not everybody should be a fucking cop. Because those same people that are scared to rush in there are the same ones that shoot fucking people for no fucking reason that they don't need to, because they're fucking scared.
Yep.
If you that scared, if you don't want to, I don't want to deal with drunks on the side of the fucking road at 2:00 in the morning. That's why I'm not a fucking cop.
Mm-hmm. Because
I watch some of these videos, and my favorite videos to watch are when it's usually, and I don't want to be racist, but it's always a white guy.
No,
it's always a fucking white guy.
It's entitled little white chicks
that is like talking to this cop like, look, son,
Yeah.
I just had lunch with your boss last week.
Yeah.
And then he fucking shoves the cop, or he doesn't, and the cop fucks him up because he's trying to get back in his car.
Or it's just a little privileged white chick that's so fucking out of it that she thinks her parents are going to save her and she did nothing wrong, and that, how dare you correct me?
Yeah, but does she get fucked up? Bow, bow, bow. I like it when they get fucked up.
No, it's funny when they get tased, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's always, you don't really see, whenever I see a black dude getting tased, he's normally a criminal and he's running away, right? Regular, like, going home from work, black folks get pulled over, ain't going to be talking to the police like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, the radio gets turned down, the hands are on the wheel. Because they watch the fucking news, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's always a white guy that's like, this is an injustice. Well, we've been saying that shit for fucking 100 years, and now it's happening to you, and it's an injustice. That's where, like, that's where, like, people know OJ fucking killed those people. You know what I'm saying? But there was a little bit of happiness when he beat the system, because, oh, man, I don't want to talk about fucking OJ, but it was the first time for a lot of people that they heard fucking rich white people say, there's something wrong with our justice system.
Yeah.
Like, people that have been getting fucked over, and people in their family have been getting fucked over for fucking years by the justice system. They've been saying this shit the whole time, but now it's happening up there. with y'all, and now you want to say, fuck, good for OJ, fuck them motherfucking dead motherfucker, or whatever. Or he's innocent, you know? It makes people tend because it's like, God damn, it's about fucking time you see that and it's not a race thing. I do believe there are some laws that seem racist. They're targeted. You know, they're targeted at poor people. But in our country, you know, if you're a white guy that does cocaine, you can get a slap on the wrist. But if you're a black guy and you have crack, you go to jail longer, even though the crack weighs less.
And there's less cocaine in the crack. There isn't an 8 ball of cocaine.
How do you justify that other than you're targeting a specific part of society where crack cocaine, there's no justifying it.
You don't. But you also don't tell people that that's the only option. They should be fucking, you know, they should, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'm not the wizard. Dude.
No, I know what you're saying. I agree, and I think that
yoga, whatever the fuck.
I think
spiritual healer.
I don't know
have all
anybody.
The answers, but
like I said, I just don't know anybody that. Maybe I just selective about the people I hang out with because everybody that I'm kind of communicating with, black, white, Hispanic, I'll just say Mexican, Puerto Rican, or South American, European. None of the people that I know believe in critical race theory the way that they portray it. But you start looking at why they call it the 1619 Project. Why
we talked about that last.
Why is the fucking critical race theory spawned out of the 1619 Project?
Well, they call it 1619 because that's when the first slaves arrived in America.
I think it's because that could be it. I kind of thought because in the 1600s.
No, it has to do with the first recorded slavery in America is like around 1619. They estimate 1619, 1620. Okay.
Well, that's about the time that race was invented.
That whole theory blames worldwide racism exclusively on America. That's what the 1619 Project does.
No, it blames American racism on that, not worldwide racism.
But no, it says that we are responsible.
American slavery was a little bit different than slavery as it was for the way it is now. Used to be you were poor, you got captured, or you fucking we raided your fucking country and now you're a slave. You were pretty cheap and you were almost worthless. Okay, you were worthless. So slaves was a class of people.
I honestly believe that before you were either a warrior class, you were a upper class, or you were a slave, period. Like, there was a shift where society's like, well, we can't call them slaves anymore, so let's call them lower class now. Let's call them peasants.
Yes.
But they're still the same thing. They're still enslaved by our system.
American slavery brought people in and made them... It's almost like, I love you. You're my slave and you're my property. I love you. I take care of you. A lot of the people had babies with the women. And so, you know, you had tradesmen. It was almost like you're a part of the family, but you're in this part of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's separate.
It was a lot of psychological shit going on there.
Yeah.
And it was like, if you were, before you could be, just because you were born into slavery didn't make you a slave back in like Europe and Viking days, you know what I'm saying? But here in America, which is why they invented race.
You're born to death.
So if you're born a slave, you could be freed, you could, you know, and all this bullshit. Yeah. You know, but it was a little bit different because how else could you get a population of poor people to fucking submit to you like that?
Yeah.
You know, that's what that one guy that I posted, I don't know if you watched that video I posted, he goes through it a lot better than I can. But it was like, okay, no more indentured service. We got to create classes of people here. We got slaves and now we got white people. White people, you guys got it made. We got to keep, so we invent police officers to keep these motherfuckers in line. Even though we're all like trash to these rich landowners, you know what I'm saying? They created that division. And I think that's where it started. And I can't explain it as good as that video. So, but our slavery is a little bit different. So critical race theory, while blaming all things racist on America, I don't think so. I think that they're just highlighting slavery and racism as it pertains to 1619 American colonies to today. Not the whole history of slavery. That's the way I read it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. Yeah. I think it's ridiculous. But I don't believe that they're wrong about a lot of the things they're right about. Yeah. But I don't believe that you need to be raising people with a fucking automatic inferiority, or what's the opposite of inferiority? And superiority
complex
mindset. So if you're telling, 3 kids and you're spinning the critical race theory, the white kid's going to feel like he's privileged. He's going to feel, whether he wants to or not, he's going to feel like he's better than the other two. If there's let's say a black kid and a Hispanic kid, he's not going to want to. These are my friends, and they're telling me, and the black kid and the black kid especially with the Americans, you're putting an inferiority button on his shoulder where it don't need to be there. These kids are all getting along, and then the Mexican guy, they go either way sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't. But you're teaching that. So
you're teaching this kid to resent that other kid too.
Yeah, but no matter what the white kid says, he's going to feel superior to everybody else because that's what you're teaching him. And now he may manifest that in super wokeness, like these white people that go around telling black people what they should be offended about. Yeah. Like they get so fucking like, I can't believe I'm like this. I can't believe
how
that.
Dare yous.
Yeah. But in the back of their mind, they really do feel like they're better than everybody else. And that's why they feel like they need to be your voice and they need to control. And now when you don't go along with it, I call it the fucking, we'll tell you, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, Liz, we got this. We're white. You've been like that one video, again, that video posted of the African. Yeah. The African guy that's a Christian, and the white lady's like, you're only a Christian because of thousands of years of white colonialism and blah, 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 blah. Like telling this guy what he should be offended about. And this guy's from Ethiopia. He's like, yo, Christianity was in Africa way before it was in Europe. Yeah. The fucking Ethiopian Bible's older than your King James. So what the fuck are you talking? Jesus wasn't even a goddamn white European. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. And the white person is like, what? Yeah. But at the end of the day, in the back of their mind, I think they go home and they're white and they're okay. Yeah. Because that's what they've been taught. And it's not the truth. You're not okay. So.
Just don't be an asshole.
That's my take. Shit, we're at 2 hours, bro.
Yeah, man. Well.
Goddamn, man. We always fucking just ramble. I don't even know what we talked about. I hope it was interesting. I'm not editing it. I'm just putting it all together and uploading it.
There you go.
I don't think there's anything to edit.
There's nothing to edit. Why edit? We will be the edit free.
You didn't drop any racist words like you typically do, so I don't have to edit that.
You can't do that, buddy.
I'm just joking. Yeah.
We're on the internet, man. This isn't just me and you like giving each other shit.
I know, right? No, I thought I almost said that the other day, and I was like, for that reason, I said I'm not going to do that because that could be clipped out. Like, see, his partner even said that he's.
I'm wondering, man, because I got that sticker on my car. Now I think if someone's like being an ass, they look at me and shake their head. Maybe they've watched the podcast, but that's a good thing.
That would be a good thing, but I don't think so.
But I think it's just because I'm me.
I think as of today, our last podcast had like 60 views. So we're averaging about 66 subscribers, about 60 views. But that's better than where we started. That's right. I was kind of hoping that we'd be up a little bit more right now, and it won't be long before I just start thinking that we just don't have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
at some point, we can keep doing it because it's fun. Yeah. And it doesn't really, the initial setup is here, and this is what we got. We're not going to have any props. We won't have any paid guests. We're not going to change the decor in here because that won't be worth our time, but we can still do it. But at some point, when you're doing something and you're not achieving the goal, you either got to revamp it or you got to shut it down. You know what I'm saying? So, but I like doing it. I don't even care. I like the fact that when we get new views and new subscribers and shit like that, but I don't come down here specifically for that, which is why people tell us you guys need to be either super right-wing obnoxious or super left-wing. You need to be an agitator. I don't want to do that.
Do you really want to watch every other fucking thing on the media right now? Yeah. That's what that is. We're trying to do something where you can step back.
I'm just going to come down here and have conversations with people, and if anybody, I try to get people in here, but like I said, we can't pay them, so it's 2-3 hours out of their life that it's not as easy, but I would love to have as many people as we can. Yeah. But if it's just me and you, and I can still do it, and it ain't costing me any more money, then we're gonna keep doing it.
Rock and roll. So
until I get the fuck out of here, and then we have to do it like one from Costa Rica until you move the fuck down there, or I win the lottery and fucking we're both going down there. Yep. So,
thank you for tuning in. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, keep up the support. And that's a good copy.
Roger. I say again, line Lima, 3-8. Sierra Papa Victor 324429. I'll copy.
Solid copy. Do you have any remarks? Over.